welcome to Vino Entertainment TV, which is based on my son Vino. Vino Entertainment TV, we talk about domestic violence, firearm violence, being violated, and also we feed the unfortunate. Vino Entertainment TV likes to be out in the streets, hanging out with everybody, having fun and acting, and what we love everybody. So what's going on, Cassandra Pap? Not my watch. What she watching? She said not on her watch. And we got TT just for me, TT up in here, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. So what's really going on, y'all? Let me tell y'all. I don't know. It's looking pretty bad out there in this world, y'all. Looking pretty bad. Now, y'all remember me telling y'all about those banks, right? Now, y'all know 64 banks is closing down. 64 banks is closing down. 64 banks closing down. Can y'all believe that? And not only 64 banks is closing down, I want y'all to know right now, I want y'all to know they are taking people money out their account, people raising hell. They are on their ass. A lady at Wells Fargo said they out and she had 130K. It vanished. They told her that the cash was inactive. They're taking people money. They're taking people money. They're taking people money. Someone else they closed their account. So they sent them a letter in the mail. Told them that they closed their account. So y'all be careful. They are closing people's account. And let me tell y'all, 54 banks filed to shut down. You got PNC Bank. You got JP Morgan Bank. Pittsburgh-based PNC Bank filed for 19 branch closures, 5 in Pennsylvania, 4 in Illinois, 3 in Texas, 2 each in Alabama, New Jersey. Y'all, these banks are closing everywhere in Florida, Ohio, Carolina, New York, Illinois, Massachusetts. These banks are closing down in Delaware, Minneapolis. They are closing these banks down, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Missouri, Ohio. These banks are closing down. They are closing down, y'all. And they are not telling nobody. They are filing for lawsuits. I'm telling y'all better check y'all money. You better go to that bank. Make sure your dollar bill's still up in there. Y'all understand me? I'm telling you, you better listen. Yes, now my watch. I heard about that. Yes, they closing the banks down. Teacher said purpose been confirmed. China has a mysterious illness yet again. Circulating now, dogs over here in the U.S. are sick with the cough, and national warnings have been alerted to our pet owners. You know, back in the day, I can't remember what it was, but way back in the day, they had dogs and cats were bringing diseases in, and they was getting rid of all of the pets a long time ago. They were getting rid of all of their pets because the pets had been bringing some kind of disease into their town. New York signed a law that if their citizens get sick, they can come and take you out your home and put you in a mandatory quarantine. What you say? Oh, Lord, you heard about that, pal?
Yes. That's why they. Did you hear about all them Walmart? All them Walmart they had was empty.
Yes. What's going
That's what they
on?
for. That's what they for.
Okay, well let me go ahead and put this out here right quick. Let me see. What this man was talking about right here. There's a lot going on, y'all. Pay attention, stay woke. they doing some fuckery up in here. Y'all understand me? Let's see. One more.
They sure is.
Y'all need to pay attention, bruh. They're gonna call me Big Mouth Bussy after this one, bruh. Did you know on October 25th that the United States was charged with genocide? Did you know that genocide of black and indigo people? This is why they ran to the bunkers. They ran to hide. If you think I'm lying, pay attention. That's why you see the military in your neighborhoods, because the military is rounding up all these government officials, judges, polices, lieutenant, police chiefs. The whole jail in Mississippi left, right? Because they're charged with mass incarceration of indigo people. You didn't know that? If you in LA last Monday and Tuesday, 4 police deputies that was wanted under the genocide charges Well, rest in peace. Nobody did nothing to them. They did it to themselves. So I'm trying to tell y'all, there's a lot going on here, bruh. The media ain't telling you about this, but them folks on the run, bruh. I keep trying to tell y'all, you gotta wake up. There's a lot going on. But America has just been charged with mass genocide of indigos and mass incarceration of indigos and black people. I'm trying to tell y'all, stay focused, man. It's Sunday. At least y'all got an idea now of why these folks running and why you see these military everywhere. They chasing them folks, bro. They chasing them folks. Y'all have a good one.
What y'all think about that? Huh? When I seen that, I'm like, say, whoa, what it say? I'm like, oh, not a genocide. But look here. They doing stuff they ain't telling us. They ain't telling us. Teacher said, yeah, it has officially gotten real. Yes, it is real. Stay woke. It was, yeah, Pep, they closing Walmarts. They even closing the Walmarts down. They closing everything down. Y'all pay attention. They try and keep us distracted, y'all, with the war. This how they keep us distracted. It's really crazy.
Yeah, and they pulling the same thing they pulled it with the Vietnam War. They said that you hear about they said them missiles shot at the ship. They said the missiles that was shot was duds, and they wasn't even shooting at them. And it was some the Somali pirate, some pirate, might have been a Somali pirate, was trying to get to the ship, and they destroyed them. I think they said it was 3 or 4 boats, and they destroyed them all, but one of them. And then they said that it was some missiles supposedly from Iran that was shooting at the ship from the United States, and they said they wasn't even. They said they wasn't even shooting, and the missiles wasn't even coming with. They was coming. They was short by 10 miles of the ship.
What?
The missiles that was shooting, they said they was short. They was 10 miles away from the ship, but the United States said they was shooting at them, and that's the same thing happened. The same lie they told to kick off the Vietnam War.
Come on now.
Where to get America in the Vietnam War.
Yeah. See there? That's what I'm talking about. Now, how dirty is that?
And they keeping us distracted with all this Puff Daddy shit, because they don't want us to know what's going on. And just like that man said, they sure don't want us to know about the United States done been charged with genocide. They've been trying to charge them for about the last 4-5 years with that. And they know if the black people, the indigenous people, us, find out that they done been charged with genocide, that'll give us a case even more to get our reparations. That's why they don't want us to know it.
Yeah. Isn't that terrible? They're trying to give us, they don't want to give us nothing. And we don't work so hard. We don't work so hard for this stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand that.
Man, I was telling my husband, I said, I don't care what nobody say. I feel it, and I just feel like this. Babylon is falling, and in order for it to stand back up, they're going to have to relinquish the power to who it belongs to begin with, us. Because everybody is shook up. The Democrats running scared because the black folks don't want to vote for the Democrats no more. Y'all giving everybody money but us. Them immigrants didn't put y'all in office. The Asian people didn't put y'all in office. The Ukraine didn't put y'all in office. The Jewish people didn't put y'all in office. The black people did. And Biden got up and said, y'all had my back, I'm gonna have y'all back. And they did shit for us, but turn around and showed us his ass.
He ain't did shit. Nothing. Nothing. Come a leader, come a ladder. She ain't doing shit for her damn vice president position. We need to get rid of that bitch. She ain't did shit.
She ain't did shit. Ain't gonna do shit. I don't even know why everybody was wait a minute. Jumping I don't know why everybody was jumping up and down about her to become vice president anyway. When she got kicked out of the race for the presidential race, that should have told you something. The only reason why they put Joe Biden put her up there was to get all the black women to vote for her. And
Yeah.
then when they said, excuse my French, fuck your way to the top, that's exactly what she did.
Yeah, when she got to the top, she forgot about her voters. But they said she wasn't doing nothing nowhere in California, locking all the black men up in California anyway. She wasn't doing shit anyway up there in California, but locking everybody up.
And that's how she moved up, low down Willie Brown, helped her move up because she first started working for him and he put her in little positions and stuff and talking head positions. That's how she was. She wasn't doing nothing. And that's how she worked her way up. I saw a video with one boy that she locked up, accused him of killing his best friend. He was the last person to see his best friend, but he said when the friend left, he was alive. And they had evidence to prove that when the friend left him, he was alive. He had all the evidence, and she threw out all the evidence and everything. He had to go through all his appeals to prove that he wasn't the one that killed his best friend. And so happened while he was in jail and everybody knew that he was trying to get out, they found the person that actually killed the best friend.
See there? Ain't that something?
She sent him to the pen and wasn't gonna let him out. And he had confessed his innocence, professed his innocence.
TT said take
Huh?
TT said take you a drink of water. Cause TT said take you a drink of water.
I'm trying to give him some coke. It's that cold and everything.
I can't believe that they voted her in there, even though how she did people in California, and a lot of men was speaking up about that too when she was trying to run with as vice president. A lot of black men came out and said how she treated them so shiznizzy up there in California.
Yeah, the governor had kind of struck down the Supreme Court in California had kind of struck down a little bit of that 3 strikes law, because a lot of people that was in there, they was like for a little bit of shit. So they was letting out some of the low level offenders and stuff. And she went to court and was fighting against it, talking about they needed them low level offenders to help fight the forest fire. If the Supreme Court of California said let them out, let them out.
Right.
Why are you fighting trying to keep them in? And knowing 80% of the prison population is melanated people. Everybody know that.
Yeah. Everybody know that. Been like that for years, all his life, really. The whole time the prison system is open, majority of us are in jail for petty crime and for little shit. A Snicker bar, a bag of chips, a dime bag of weed, a nickel bag of weed. She was doing all that shit to some people like that in California. She was dirty.
And you know why the melanated people is the main one to get locked up?
Mm-hmm.
The 13th Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
The 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments was actually written for black people. But in the 13th Amendment, if you get convicted of a felony, you are a felon. You are still considered a slave.
Ain't there some crap?
And that's the reason why they lock up niggas.
And down there in Alabama, they were trying to get both for slavery down there. They're trying to get people to be slaves down there again in Alabama. What kind of shit is that? Nobody want to be nobody's slave for nobody. They already slaves. The prison slavery for free already.
Yeah, so how they thought that was gonna pass? Cause if you don't make black people get out and vote for nothing else, they damn sure gonna get out and vote for that. Cause they not finna go stand up and go back to no slavery. And if they do, something is seriously wrong.
Well, that's why they're making it hard for black people. They want to be their slaves again, because they lazy people anyway. They don't want to come damn way, and they want somebody to take care of their asses. You know what I'm talking about?
And see, it's not gonna work, because according to the Bible, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Okay, they came over here. We was already here. And they made us last. So it's time for us to be first again.
Right.
That's the very reason why I said, in order for Babylon to rise out the ashes, they gonna have to relinquish the power and give it back to who is rightfully belong to. Cause they don't have the right to. They didn't have the right to come over here and just take this a new land, just like they did in Africa. Same thing they did in Africa, they did over here. It was worse over here because it wasn't Turtle Island ain't as big as Africa.
Yeah. I hope you feel better,
So,
TT. I hope you feel better, girl. I hope you do, sister. But they want us to be their slave because in Alabama they try to run their slave law by down there to be slaves. So what I think what they gonna do is, since they know we ain't gonna be no slaves and we gonna fight to be slaves, that's what they trying to put in where they can hire who they want to hire on their job. That's why they want mostly white people in certain, trying to make an all white community and trying to make an all white courthouse and all white police. And who gonna pay for that? The taxpayers gonna pay for that.
and that's another reason why they bringing them immigrants over here, and they still trying to make it like, which I'm common sense, common sense. We sorry, we lazy, we don't want to work. No, we not working for free no more. We're not working for pennies on the dollar no more. We built this country. We know we built this country. And now we standing on we built this country. You gonna pay us what you owe us, and you gonna pay us what we worth. That's why they bringing all these immigrants over here, because they can give them whatever they want them to have, and they're not gonna say nothing.
Yeah. That's why it's so quiet by sneaking them in here too. That's why it's so quiet by sneaking them in, give them money, give them jobs, tell them where to stay, food, and we
Yeah,
over here hungry as hell. We hungry as
yeah,
hell over here. TT said
yeah,
that 13th Amendment keeps us oppressed and enslaved. That ain't nothing but a newer Jim Crow law. That's it.
yep,
Come on, girl.
yep,
That's it.
yep. That
That's it.
actually, TT, the Jim Crow derived from the 13th Amendment. Because after Reconstruction and black people start standing on their own, that's when they come up with the black codes and Jim Crow. You can't, even though you're free, and even though you can't come over here, you can't go over there, you can't go to our school, you can't shop in our store, you can't go to the library, you better not come in the courthouse. Now, how in the hell you gonna tell me I can't come in the courthouse when I'm supposed to be a citizen too, but I'm not allowed in the courthouse?
Right.
I was watching a documentary last night. This woman, she died. I think they said it was not too long ago, but she had a whole bunch of land on that. She even owned an island right there in South Carolina, but she didn't know how to read, and she grew up in an area where black people, black people didn't go to the courthouse. They didn't have no other choice, or they went in there with some white person they already knew.
Right. Right.
And she couldn't read, and she had I think something like over 200 some acres, and she owned a island right there off the coast of South Carolina. And she trusted this white man that was her friend, and he knew she couldn't read, and she was giving him the money to go pay the taxes, and he wasn't paying the taxes, and sit there and waited till they foreclosed on it, bought the land. Even though if somebody buy your land for the taxes, they have so a period of time to come and get, come back and pay you what you paid for it and pick the taxes
Right.
back up on it. He knew she didn't know none of that and waited till the time expired. He didn't tell her. Now some of the kids, they said she had 11 kids. Some of the kids could read and write, but he kept it away from the mama. So if he was dealing with the mama, because that was she was, they were friends supposedly, and waited till the time expired and bought all her land. She died broke.
TT said, I saw a video where the Guatemalans were coming over the border and the man was asking each one of them where they were going, and they all had already been assigned to go to the state, assign a state to go to. What? And most of them
Yep.
going, and most of them were going to California. Huh? Oh, well, yeah, y'all going to California. Huh? They can hit me better than we can down here in Texas, I do believe. Y'all got more room in Cali than we do it in Texas, I believe. Shit.
They got more room for them than they do in Texas, but Texas is the second largest state. Alaska is the largest.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they got more room for them Mexicans or them Hispanic, them Latinos, or whatever you want to call them. They got more room for them because they done moved out and they done priced all the black folks out. That's why they all moving to Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. And we don't want them here in Texas. No, keep them where they at. We don't want them.
I'm
Maybe
talking about the black folk. I'm
oh, the
talking about
black
the black
people.
folk. Mm-hmm.
What?
Lot of black people moving back to the south. It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper. Yeah, and it is. They try to make it things so high, but we can't even stay in the city. You know what I'm saying? We can't.
Mm-mm.
We can't even eat the good food. We can't eat the good meat. You know, we serve this second hand meat, the third hand meat. You know, in certain areas in the clear people area, per se by in the other area, what they do to us is they go to the clear people stores first, get them all the good meat. I feel like they do, and they give us all the bad. We last to get our groceries in the stores. We are last ones to get our groceries in the store because
Mm-hmm.
our
They
neighborhood
do.
meat that they don't want. They get
That's
the
what they
first
do.
meat.
My mom taught me that when we were young. That's why when we moved out the country into a bigger city than where we were living at, she always went to shop to the grocery store. She didn't go to the grocery store right where she at. She went to where the white folks at. She said the better food was over there.
Yeah, yeah. All the better food is over there. They keeping the good food over there. They're giving us the bad food, what they don't want. You know, the
If
food.
they even give us food at all, cause you know if you just look around in predominantly black neighborhoods, ain't no grocery store. You gotta go across town. And if you do got one, you got that old piece of ass Walmart.
Oak Cliff didn't have no grocery store there for a long time. No grocery store for a long time in certain areas. You got to go to
Yeah.
across, like you said, across the way. You go across the way to go to the grocery store. They didn't have no grocery stores in they part of the little towns and city. They just now got a Walmart.
It used to be I don't know, you remember back in the day it used to be a bunch of Lion Kings over there in Oak Cliff. It was called
Lion
Lion
King
King.
and
A black
Terry's.
man owned it.
Oh
Yeah, a
yeah,
black man owned it.
I know black man own Lion King.
A black man owned Lion King. And Fiesta come in and bought him out. And they closed down most of them except for a handful of where the Mexicans at.
Shut
Sure
up.
did.
I
Sure
didn't know that.
did.
TT said, "Child, we can't even get chitlins anymore without paying $100 a bucket for them, and that's a damn pig and test, and they don't give a damn about us, huh? They raising everything
Mm-mm.
up. You better not get them
Mm-mm.
chitlins that's already clean. You gonna pay $20 for that little bag of chitlins, goddamn me. You understand me?
And you still gotta clean them.
You girl, you heard me. You sure do, 'cause you got stuff on them still.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now they don't
You
cut
sure
nothing about us. That's why we gotta cut about our own self. We gotta cut about our own self. Cause they don't cut and they literally trying to kill us. And people don't understand that. They are literally trying to kill us.
yeah.
They don't care.
They sure don't. Especially with this damn lab grown meat. They sure trying to kill with this lab grown meat.
Yeah, cause you know, like my grandma say, a hungry monkey eat red pepper, and people get hungry enough, they gonna eat that shit.
Yeah, they gonna eat
And
it.
they doing it. They doing it. They making it where you'll get hungry enough to eat that shit. Cause they not making if you ain't out there growing your own food and stuff, they having a fit. And then in some places, you got to go to the city to get permission just to even have a community garden or a garden in your yard. How the hell you gonna tell me what I can do in my yard and I'm paying for it?
What you say? No, I didn't know that.
See, that's why I say voting in the state elections and your local elections, that's when you pay attention. That's when you see what kind of laws and stuff. When they have local elections and statewide elections, the state you live in, you pay attention to that because that's going to affect you for anything else. And right where you live at, especially in the city, right where you live at, you need to know your city ordinance and stuff because them people bank on the fact that we dumb and don't know nothing. And it ain't the fact that we dumb and don't know nothing. Y'all done kept everything away from us so long. And all you didn't keep away from us, you lying to us. So it's not the fact that we dumb. It's the fact that y'all dumb. Because y'all don't want to share the information because you done so much damn dirt. And you're so scared. We going to in turn put y'all in slavery and treat y'all the same way. Now we just going to get the hell away from y'all and do our own thing. And y'all keep y'all ass over there and don't come over here.
And by the time we do find out something about it, it's all used, all limit. They nothing for us to even go get. They done clean everything out. All the funding's gone. But we don't have no more funding. We out of it because you done gave it to everybody else, and the ones who really need it, trying to get it, we can't even get it.
Yeah, and that's what I be like when they be talking about the food pantries running low and all this, and all the cars out there on the news, and I'm looking at the cars in line.
Yeah.
New Cadillacs,
Yes, Lord.
20,
Come on.
2021, 2022 cars. You know, you can tell the new car. Okay, y'all got all these new cars and y'all ain't got no food.
Girl, let me tell you something. When I was at food pantry line, girl, for that stuff for the homeless people, girl, that line was so long, girl. We sat in that line in that car for about 3 hours. You understand me? 3 hours. And I want you to know that were brand new cars. They were nice cars. You wouldn't have thought that they were hungry and things. I mean, it was brand new cars. You understand me? Out there standing out there waiting for the line. And you show right people new cars, they hungry too.
Yeah.
They be like, hi. And then Plano, I mean, oh girl, it was just traveling so many people with nice cars and stuff. You'd be surprised who really ain't got no food, who really need some food, or some maybe just going to get because they can get it and trying to save their money at home, just pay their bills.
Yep, and then a lot of you right about that. That's a lot of, and then you got some out there going out there to get it just cause they can get it and they don't need it, just cause they greedy and don't want nobody else to have it.
Yes, I mean it was a lot.
Because and don't get me wrong, I done lived and stood in line because it's a place in Tyler. You just gotta, be like making minimum wage or a little bit above minimum wage. You can be working and they hand out the food once a month and help you with your bills and stuff. You gotta take the information down there. They help you with your bills. This the county. It ain't the city, it's the county, and they do it once a month. Yeah, and you can literally stand there in line and listen to people how they running game to get these services when you actually got people out there that need the shit.
Yep, you sure right. They sure do. They surely do. That don't be no more for you. It's all gone when people really need it. And then by being lack of many services, you ain't got many places to go to even get no help.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't need it, don't go get it. Let people who need it get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Did y'all go Black Friday shopping?
Nah,
I
want to. I didn't do it. I said myself, I said, let me start save my little coins back up because I just don't know. These banks stealing money and closing down. I better get you a bank at home or get you a sock or a pantyhose or something, an old coffee can, a Folgers jar, a tea jar, a pickle jar, a jelly jar. You better start saving your money up, take your money out them banks, and banks is taking y'all money. I'm telling you. And I always thought that since when you put your money in the bank like that, you have a lot of money in the bank like that, the bank is just loaning your money out to other people anyway, put high interest money rate on your money when they get into other people. What money they giving out?
That's how they make their money.
Yeah.
Loaning your money out. But if you go in there, you got money in the bank. You've been banking with them 10, 12, 20 years. You go in there and get a loan with your melanated skin, they gonna tell you turn around and go back out that door.
Yep, you can't get a loan. You've been there with that bank 30 years, 30 damn years. You can't go there and get a loan. You can't get a $2,000 loan or a $1,000 loan. If you do get one, they'll put the interest rate so damn high, you be like, you don't think you even want to be messing with it. You can't afford it. It's sad. Teacher said if Trump comes back into office, we would get relief, but we will also most certainly go to war. So we just gotta figure out if the good outweigh the bad and vote responsibly. TT,
I gotta kind of disagree with you. I don't think we're gonna go to war. If Joe Biden's saying that we're gonna go, we're on the brink of war now, and he in office.
Yeah, they say he better get it right.
And he still got his ass over there. Fuck around with them people in Africa too. He funding that mess going over in Gaza right now. He funding it. Him and Europe, they funding that shit. We already at war. And I told y'all about the video that I saw of Janet Yellen.
They did say we already. They said we are at war already. They said that. They sure did. We're at war already. And people don't even know it.
And I told y'all right right around the time that mess popped off, I saw an interview with Janet Yellen. She is the president of the Federal Reserve. She said her exact words were, "The United States can afford 2 wars." So if the
2
United
wars.
States can afford, that's what she said. I watched that interview. It I don't know, can't remember who it was that interviewed her, but it was right around the time when that mess in Gaza popped off, and everybody was really talking shit about the interest rates. So she get up there and they was questioning her about, because she the president of the Federal Reserve, and the president
Yeah.
no, she the president of the Treasury Department.
Oh, that lady.
Yeah, and her along with the Federal Reserve, she recommend to the Federal Reserve what the rate should be. The Federal Reserve go in there and play around, and then they do exactly what she say. Cause the Federal Reserve really ain't a part of the government.
It's not.
The Federal Reserve ain't. Nope. The Federal Reserve ain't, and the IRS ain't really a part of the government.
Girl, I thought it was.
The government just run it. The
Uh,
Federal Reserve banks will start is 12. I know, cause the banking has always been my thing. That's one of my real passions. So I know a little bit about it. The Federal Reserve, that's why it's 12 of them. And certain regions they are, because at that time the richest people, like we got one right here in Dallas. So all the oil barons and the cattle barons, and most of them was a lot of cattle barons. That's why it's in Dallas, and most of that was around Fort Worth and stuff. All the cattle barons, the oil barons, and all the people, the top dogs of the state that had all the money, come together, put their money together to loan to the federal government. And it went around the country like that. That's why it's 12 of them.
Shut up. See,
If
you ain't never shit.
If you look at the money, them numbers that's out, it's a number on each side of the picture, and it's always got a little circle or whatever. Whatever number in there, that's where that money was issued from. That's the number Federal Reserve Bank that it was issued from. And it's 1 through 12.
Yeah. Isn't that something? I didn't know that. I sure didn't. I didn't know that at all.
See, the banking and the counting and the numbers, I like doing the landscape because I like being outside and playing in dirt. But the banking and the counting and the taxes and all that, that's my thing. I'm all off into that. That's my thing.
Yeah. So Trump could face more criminal charges over fake electors. You get what they're saying? Over the fake elector scams. They said numerous of state attorneys general office said to be investigating. So they said they got 16 people in Michigan that has been charged for lying about where the state duly elected and qualified electors come from. Even New Mexico is involved. New Mexico confirmed that it was investigating the state of Trump. So how Trump getting charged way over in Mexico though?
New Mexico is a part of America. That's one of the states, New Mexico.
Well, they showed charges. They on his ass, sure is, for lying. I'm like, damn, how much lying did Trump really do?
Well, this my opinion.
How much lying did he do?
Y'all have to forgive me. I try to be politically correct as much as I can. Hell, all them motherfucking white folk lie.
Yeah.
But this is all a ploy. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but a ploy, because I'm paying attention to what they doing. They trying to get the black folks scared of them again. They can't do that, so they trying to bring all these charges on him. So he actions on him. He got charges about against him. He's looking at prison time. You know, people look at you differently when you looking at prison time or you got charges put on you. So they trying to get all them that they trying to tarnish Trump because he's still leading in the polls.
Yes, he is. And Biden done dropped down by 8%.
And just like I told my husband, I said, he said, Trump gonna be running the government for himself. I said, yeah, he gonna have his cell decorated like the Oval Office. Cause it don't matter. Trump opened up a lot of people's eyes. Biden opened up a lot of black people eyes. So it no matter what. I said it a long time ago. I said this ain't nothing but a ploy. They trying to sway because the news media is part of their conditioning. If they keep running and running and running and running and running, you gonna start sooner or later believing it. If they did, yeah, that's how you see, and that's why every time you look up, and in the last 2-3 weeks, Trump done took good leads in the poll. So now they got to get all their cronies together. Well, we need to do this. We can't let him win. We can't let him win. And then it don't matter what they doing because he's steady going up in the polls. And Joe Biden is going down in the polls because a lot, like I said, he opened up a lot of black people's eyes. They paying attention. You ain't doing nothing for us. You getting money to everybody else. You ain't taking care. Not only black people, you ain't taking care of the American people.
No, he's
so
not.
It ain't nothing.
He's not. And see, and they said Biden done dropped down 8% at the poll.
Yeah,
8% at the poll. He done dropped down.
That one poll I seen.
Yeah, TC, he was threatening war before he left. Trump was threatening war. Judy was criticizing.
Trump was threatening war with China. Trump was threatening war with China. He wasn't over there playing around like they doing that. Cause he ain't got time for that. He trying to make money. That's why he called Putin and they were buddies. He ain't got time to be playing. I ain't got time for all this. We can't get no money, man.
They were buddies. He and Putin was real good buddies. They sure was. They got along. They understood each other. They understood each other's assignment. They did get along good. They sure did. Titi says Judy was criticizing the stimulus relief package on her show one day, and I was like, hell no, she's an a-hole. We all need a stimulus package. Which shit.
Of course, they got money, so they don't give a fuck about the little man having no money. They ain't worried about going to the grocery store. They don't know what food prices cost, cause all they do is tell somebody, here go the monthly house budget, and they just go to the other people go to the store and make sure they get with whatever amount of money they're allotted in, which is quite a bit, cause them folks got money. They ain't going in the grocery store looking at them prices. That's why she was talking shit. She wasn't going to fill up her car and looking at that price on that gas pump. Somebody do that. She got a chauffeur.
Yes, she's doing it.
So of course she gonna talk shit.
Doing it, somebody doing it for her. Titi said, yeah, one big reason why they were censoring Trump on Twitter. They were always censoring Trump on Twitter. They didn't want Trump to say nothing on Twitter. Every time he said something they didn't like or the wrong word, or they went there and censored that man, closed his account, and they gave that man hell. But he was just telling the truth though.
Trump wasn't the only one. They were doing a lot of people like that. They took Farrakhan off Twitter. They took Farrakhan off Facebook.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's when I stopped going. I did not go on Facebook for 2 years because he a black man true enough. And why is y'all taking him off of Facebook when you got people on there talking way worse than he was, and he wasn't talking about nobody. He been speaking like he been speaking forever, and they still shooting at that man. He 90-something years old, and they still shooting at that man and ain't hit him yet. You nicked him with one bullet when you try to kill him and his brother, and he got the brother. Because the brother got real sick, but that's how come Farrakhan probably got that cancer now. Whatever they gave him, they didn't kill him. Probably gave him cancer now.
Yeah.
And y'all been shooting at this man. Y'all let all this bullshit come across Facebook, and y'all want to take this man off of Facebook just because y'all don't like what he's saying.
Yeah.
Y'all don't like Farrakhan.
Yeah.
And until I own my business, I didn't go on Facebook for a long time.
Titi said Biden knows the American people want him out to be shouting, "We want Trump." While we talking, he just been looking dumb and walking off. He looking dumb and with the dimension, and like he confused sometime. And I'm like,
and that's another reason why he in all these wars. Because if we actually declare that we going to war with somebody before November 2024. He can't get out of office because no elections can be had. No federal election can be had in time of war.
Hold on a second.
There's nothing in our book, the Quran, as you call it, Quran, teaches us to suffer peacefully. Our religion teaches us to be intelligent, be peaceful, be courteous, obey the law, respect everyone. But if someone puts his hand on you, send them to the cemetery. That's a good religion. In fact, that's that old-time religion. That's the one that Ma and Pa used to talk about. An eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth, and a head for a head, and a life for a life. That's a good religion. And then anybody, no one resents that kind of religion being taught but a wolf who intends to make you his. There's nothing in our book, the Quran.
Oh, girl, look at her. So, Pat, what you think about over in Hamas? They saying they have unalived 57 journalists. So they over there unaliving all their journalists over there in Hamas over there. I mean, they said more than 14,000 Palestinians have been unalived in Gaza since October. Also, 6,150 children unalive and 4,000 women. They just unaliving everybody over there in Gaza. They ain't caring about nothing. It's hurting everybody. And I don't understand. I hate that. And they're trying to, they got Red Cross trucks over there that's taking them over, people over from Gaza, from Hamas over to, in Gaza over to Egypt. So they transferring people right now back from across the border over to Gaza. You know, it's crazy. And I believe that with them having the war going on over there, and with them got like many things going on with our food and the recalls and things going on over here, they just basically just distracting us with everything that's going on, you know, because right now there's so much going on, and a lot of people not really paying attention that we already are at war, and they're not even knowing it, but they're just going on with their daily life, not knowing that we at war, you know, not getting the things they need to for their household, something just really just kick off, you know what I'm saying? And plus, you know, down in TK, you know, they got the Army Depot, Red River Depot down there. They got they shut down Lone Star, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, Lone Star been shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lone Star been shut down.
So they just got Red River down. So you just got Red River. So Red River still making their bums out there. So a lot of states here in Texas, we got a lot of places where Killeen down there, they got the Army Depot down there, you know, and I mean, and
we got an Air Force base in Conway.
Oh, do they?
You got an Air Force base in Conway. We got an Air Force base in we got one in San Antonio too. No, they don't talk about it. It's one of them bases like Red River.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you actually know a little bit, you know about it a little bit, or live in that town, you don't know that's there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I sure did. I didn't know that. Well, it's sad. So, what do you think about how they trying to do Young Thug up in that jailhouse, girl? That man, they just trying they try to take that young man down through the dirt, girl. You hear me? And the bricks and walls and the mud and the sea, the water, the trinities, the rivers. They taking that man down through everything. I mean, I just say hold strong, young man. Just hold strong. Don't break, man. Don't break. Just hold strong, brother. Just hold strong.
I think they trying to make an example of him. Yeah. And Fannie Willis is trying to get a name off of him and Trump, because she put the RICO charges on him first.
But I don't know why she slept with the man. She slept with Young Thug. She slept with that man. So how can she? So how can she? So how can she? If she slept with this man, how can she be so happy to post these charges on this man, and she just slept with this man?
Number one, that should be a conflict of interest to begin with, and ain't nobody saying nothing. That's how I know something behind it.
I don't like that. Yeah.
A woman scorn, cousin. A woman scorn. You a woman.
But she know that he was a rapper. She know what come along with that. She I don't leave her get mad. She gave us the booty. She just gave us the booty.
And in order that, pay attention, y'all talk about it. And in order for her to come to the Attorney General, she had to sacrifice somebody. So who she sacrificing?
Young Thug.
Cause they know she got the goods on. They know she done fucked him. They know
Yes,
it.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
reason why she ain't opening her mouth, ain't saying shit. And the public defense attorneys, they working hard as they can.
Yeah.
They working hard as they can. But that we are women now. Let's keep it real. Let's be real. Let's be 100 about it. When we
Right.
get mad and we want to get back at a nigga, and we done sit there and had pillow talk with him and get in and get some of the little secrets. Cause in order for her to be doing this shit and charging him on songs and the lyrics, she gotta know he already done it.
You better come on. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Her little shit. And I at first I liked her at first, and then when I saw how she did doing Young Thug, I'm like, oh, she doing brother like that.
You gotta pay attention, cause you gotta pay attention. I'm trying to hip as much as I can. You gotta pay attention. They like throwing black people in our face. Oh, the first black person here, the first black person there, the first black person here. I'm 55, you 56. We've been looking at that for the last 50 motherfucking years. And when them black faces get up there, they turn on a nigga.
They do. They do. When they get them high prices,
they forget about the black community. They forget about where they come from. But most of them was already, it wasn't they forgot. Most of them was already being groomed, and they knew what they had to do and what they got to do. That's why a lot of them get them position. I ain't saying they ain't smart. Some of them ain't smart, but that's where they catch them at them schools, at them colleges and stuff. And this when they start grooming them. Oh, you could do this and you could do that. And then not realizing, just like the rappers, the actors, all the entertainment, the basketball players, not so many as the basketball players or the football players, but mainly the actors and the singers and all that, they sell their soul.
Yeah, they sold. They sold. You right, just for money and fame. They sold. You right. They sold. They definitely did that. A lot of them sold their doggone soul. A lot of them, majority, they all them sold they soul somewhere in the form of fashion.
Because my thing is right here. This is my thing right here. With the temperature of the United States of America, and even though you got that position as Attorney General of Georgia, and you black, so it's quite natural that it should have been a black one anyway, but y'all been had all these white ones. You should have been tiptoeing lightly. Why your first big case is you want to put RICO charges on Young Thug?
Yeah.
That's the first one in the papers everybody talking about. The white media just pumping it up. That's the main one. And you just walking around like it ain't nothing. Then you done did that, so the white people done pat you on your back. So now you got big balls. So you gonna go after Trump. Not knowing that they set you up for the kill when you decide to go after Trump.
Yes, come on now. You heard me? They said you right. They set her up for the kill. You sure said that right. When she went after Trump, but she went after Trump, she knew she was above her head. She knew she didn't have the power behind her, to hold her down. She knew that the clear people gonna run off. And what you gonna do? That's what the brothers and sisters.
The people that I listen to or I learn from, put it that way, I learned from the people, some of the books and stuff I read, because I started researching white supremacy too, even though, because I already knew what I wanted to put exactly a term and a meaning to it, because I grew up looking at it. We already knew. We couldn't help but our parents had to teach us about it one way or the other, especially the last living in America, put it that way. Especially living in America. Right. So I started researching it. And white supremacy only have one playbook. And they use the same playbook over and over and over. All their little tactics, all this stuff they do right to this day. If you go and do some research, I bet you're gonna run up on some same shit or the shit so similar to what they did back then that they doing today.
Yeah,
And
bring
when
it out.
white supremacy, I'm saying with a CY, not IST. When white supremacy get through with their tools, them bootlegs, they break them.
Hmm. Okay. I just hate that she. I just hate that she fell in that trap with those people thought she was doing something. You see what I'm saying? Then now Young Thug attorney saying the prosecution is misrepresenting his evidence and lyrics in racketeering trial. And the people say a lot. People rap about stuff they ain't never. A lot of people rap about stuff.
Yes.
They done seen or ain't seen or done dreamed of or put their own mind to it, just make it a rap to go with a verse, and they try to make that man what he said on some of his songs and try to use that against him. I think that's unfair because you got some white folks use certain lyrics in their songs. You see what I'm saying? Even some of the country folks got certain lyrics they use in their songs. You just got to catch the lyrics, what they're saying. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, cause that's what I'm saying. In order for her to be going after him like that, I ain't saying he done it. She knows something.
Okay, TC.
If she done slept with that man, she knows something. In order for her to take his words and use them against him, cause that's what she doing, basic. Using his words in them songs against him, cause she know. I ain't saying he guilty. I ain't saying he did. I don't know. But I'm just saying, in order for her to be used to do, I feel like in order for her to be doing that, because that his words in a song that he published and they played on the radio and they all that, that's supposed to be freedom of speech and protected by the Second Amendment. Your freedom of speech is the first. And protected by the First Amendment. I'd be talking so fast my brain work. Your freedom of speech and that's like freedom of the press and all that. All that's protected under the First Amendment. So how you taking that and using him and you using racketeering? Listen now, RICO charges racketeering. Racketeering, corruption. Okay. Damn, I just read it a while ago and can't think what the I stand for. But I know the C stand for corruptional organization. Damn, I can't think what the I is. So she slept with that man. She using that man's words against him. She charging him with a RICO charge. She knows something. And them white folks making her do that to make it tell it. Because it got to go along with the narrative that they created about us and created for us, because they put the drugs in the neighborhood. They took the daddies out the home.
Young Thug should thought about that. Pam, he should thought about when he getting the goodies. He should thought about should thought about her ulterior motive. He should thought about that before he made that saying the wrong thing, giving her over his mouth for period. He should never said nothing. He should know she was dirty. Shit.
He didn't. That's what it said. I read some while ago. They said that the lawyer, the defense attorneys was trying to defend his name, the Young Thug. Okay. But we still got.
They are misrepresenting evidence. They saying.
Okay, they probably is, but he lived that lie. He is a thug. He didn't know no better, cause that's what the America done created in the black society. They love that. Now they sitting back laughing cause they got two niggas unscrewed.
Yeah.
And yet the little young one didn't know no better, but he had sense enough to get a lawyer and had a little money to pay a lawyer to work for him. She just didn't know how much money he had. You ain't gonna make me believe no different. Even if I wrong, somebody could prove it and tell me. They told her ass to go and get him because they couldn't get him and they knew she done slept with him.
Yeah, come on now. You hear me? Come on. You better say it. Don't spread. You better say it. You understand me? That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. Then she gonna still try to put her foot on his neck. Leave that man alone. You just slept that man, but I just hate that he didn't get nothing on her. I hate that he didn't get nothing on her. He might
have some on. He might have some on her. He might be saving that as his trump card. He might let this play all the way out. See if the Lord can get out. He might have some on her because they slept together.
Yeah, they did.
And you know that a lot of them little thugs ain't really dumb. They slick.
But see, my thing is, they know she done slept with the man. Why it still got her on? Why it still got her there on that though? I don't understand that.
Cause white supremacy
Huh.
run everything. White supremacy run everything. White supremacy, the system of white supremacy run everything. And they done told her go in there and get him. They don't care nothing about that. They using the fact that she done slept with him. And he better not, and everybody, it done come out. It done come out that they was done had some kind of relationship, but ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Why ain't
Nobody.
nobody up in the uproar about it? Why ain't nobody in the uproar about it? Because the white media ain't pushing that. All they pushing is she going after him with RICO charges because he a thug and he didn't kill somebody or he whatever it is. That's all you hear about it. And if we in the black community know, and I heard it too, that they had slept together.
Yeah.
Mm, why that ain't being pushed? That's it. That's obviously a conflict of interest.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Welcome to Vino Entertainment TV. Vino Entertainment TV is based on firearm violence, domestic violence, molestation, and feeding the homeless. And the Vino Entertainment team is in the community. Vino Entertainment TV is giving love, peace, and inspiration. Thank you for believing in Vino Entertainment TV. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Peace and love. Vino Entertainment TV.
Welcome, TT. Welcome, my sister. How you doing, Queen?
Let me come off mute. Hey, Pap. Hey, Perp.
Hey, Titi.
What's going on, TT? TT, she come play some fuzz, y'all dog it. So,
Nurse of the
TT,
soul, but I want to play something for you.
okay.
We can lift the burden off the shoulders of Black people of white supremacy. What if we skip over all that? What if we skip over all the beating and banging and the marching and the shouting? You're in a great migration about cities. We have left the South for cities in the North and West. I suggest that Black people return to the states with the highest percentages already of Black people, where they can gain. If we're going to make a go of it, that makes a lot of sense. I was naked and nervous, or even afraid about leaving New York for Atlanta. I've convinced myself that this is where we must be. But I don't know if you could very many people to
it's got no different from up north. Let's just tell it.
to stay.
It's our city.
Ways to live in a world where they do not have to think about protecting their humanity. Those who don't want to see sharing of that power would do all that they can to in that situation.
These voter suppression.
Freedom is at stake.
When there's something in life that are failing you, it has to be about community success. We are overly weight. I have to figure out if I am being in a Black power or am I chasing
How to get back and claim really what we do. Let's go outside. Could y'all hear that?
Yeah, did he say New York, TT? That everything I was happening in New York.
He said that he was he originally lived in New York.
Oh, okay. So what? Okay, so This happened. This happened. This happened after he moved to New York, but when he moved from New York.
No, okay. So what it is and I'm getting feedback. Hold on.
Okay. Did you hear that? What happened to Pap? Cassandra, why you over there on mute?
I couldn't hear it. It was like bits and pieces. I put mine on mute because it was like breaking up a whole lot. Every now and then I hear black community, and when I left New York, just little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So I was trying to hear what she was finna say.
Okay, she gonna come back. Okay. But he said New York, so everything always happened up that state, up in New York. You see what I'm saying? I'm glad. I ain't complaining. I'm glad everything happened there up in New York, cause but normally that when things go happen up that way, it always fall down toward us. You know what I'm talking about?
So go California, so go New York, so go Texas. That's how I go. That's how I usually go. If it pop off in California first, then it's going to New York, then it's coming to Texas. If it pop off in Texas first, then it's going to California, then it's going to New York. If it pop off in New York, come to Texas, then going to California.
Okay, TT, you back?
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Can you screen share perp? Do you know how to do that?
You better quit playing with me.
I think you've done it before. I can't see how to do it on the up here in the StreamYard while I'm on my phone, but there's a button down there where you can screen share and you can pull up anything.
Okay. What is the what's the name? What page I need? What channel I need to go to?
Okay, so in your browser on YouTube, your YouTube browser, you wanna type in
You still here?
hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you now. I can hear you at first.
Yeah, so in your browser, you want to type in South to Black Power.
South the Black Power?
Yeah, in your YouTube browser.
Oh, you? Okay.
I don't know why you couldn't hear it. But then I was also getting feedback while I was up here on my laptop, so I don't know what that's about.
South the Black Power. Okay.
I think I might have seen that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it.
Yeah, it's a new special that's airing on HBO.
Oh, maybe I saw it every time. How all the black people migrating back to the South.
Yeah, how he's saying that the only way this is gonna work. Remember how we was up here talking about how we gotta go back to what?
Yeah, was it 12 days ago, TT?
I believe so. Yeah.
I want to say South to Black Power 12 days ago.
Official trailer.
It said the devil.
If it says official trailer, that's the one you want.
Okay, I see. Okay, one moment.
And a lot of people, a lot of people are saying,
I don't know if this is the one or not.
I don't know when it come on, if that's it.
It said South to Black Power official trailer HBO. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's So they got one South to Black Power on blacks migrating to the South, uplift political power. They got that one. They got South to Black Power. New York columnist Charles M. Blow. Let's see. How long was it? 2 minutes long or 21 minutes?
Hold on.
I see one for 2 minutes. I see one for 21 minutes.
Um, 2 minutes.
And 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is based off of a book that he wrote.
What? Okay. All right, let's see. Share my screen. Share my screen. Share my screen. Okay.
Yeah, this book is called this documentary they're doing based off this book is called The Devil You Know, a Black Power Manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting a lot of notoriety.
I think I done read some excerpts from that book.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
You had it up there, cousin.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you had the screen
Yeah,
up there.
I'm trying to get back to it, girl. You know. Let me see. That's the one I want down. Hold on. Let me see. That's the one I want. Let me see. Okay, I got it. Okay. There we go. I got it now. Let's see. Oh, there we go.
Trying to find a way we can lift
You're gonna
the
have to
burden
move your bar
off
back.
the shoulders of black
Start it
people
over.
of white supremacy. What if we skip over all that hoping? What if we skip over all of the pleading and the begging and the marching about?
That's the wrong one?
That's it, but you're gonna have to
That's
move
the
your
right
bar
one,
over and
TT?
start it. That's it, but you're gonna have to start it over.
Okay.
Yeah, move that back and then push play.
Off the shoulders of black people of white supremacy. All the pleading and the begging and the marching and the shouting and go straight to the power. During the Great Migration, about 6 million black people left the South for cities in the North and West. Of black people, where they can gain political power.
If we're going to make a go of it, the South makes a lot of sense.
I was shaken and nervous, maybe even afraid about leaving New York for Atlanta. I've convinced myself that this is what we must do as Black people.
I don't know if you could convince that many people to move that way.
The argument of like, hey, go south is that much different from, hey, up north, let's get this together.
You are encouraging Black Chicago to stay here, stay intact.
This is our city.
In a world where they do not have to think about protecting their humanity.
Those who don't want to see sharing of that power will do all that they can to waylay that situation.
There is the X factor of these voter suppression bills.
There's some things in community success.
We are the cavalry we've been waiting on.
I have the power, or am I chasing windmills?
We got to get back and claim really what we built.
They got that right. We got to get back to what belonged to us. Okay.
So
yeah, we got to get back what belonged to us, y'all.
Oh, look at your picture, Cassandra. You look so pretty.
Thank you.
That just goes back to what we've been up here talking about, how we need to get our land and we need to build up on our land and come together as a people. Because, I mean, and if that means all migrating back to the South to do what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. But that's the whole mission that, you know, he's trying to convey. And I'm excited. It came out today, actually. No, wait a minute. Yesterday, it aired on HBO. So when I seen it, I downloaded the clip because I wanted to see more, you know, hear more about what they were talking about. But if we got stuff like this popping up, then somebody got the idea. You see what I'm saying? This is an example of what we be up here talking about. Why, you know, people don't understand why we say what we say, or when Cassandra gets it, she's not being aggressive, but there's a purpose of why she's saying what she's saying. Because look at all that's happening and taking place now. It's right here in our face. We can't run from it. You know, we can't hide the truth of what's going on. So I encourage everybody to get into this documentary if you're able to watch it, or research more about his book. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to come up here and tell y'all.
Yeah. I was listening to it, and I can understand, like, the lady that didn't want to leave Chicago. That's all well, good and fine. But that means you Black Chicagoans gonna have to come together like they doing.
But look at Chicago. It's ran down. Y'all done tore it up.
Yes. It's
expanding. Y'all done tore up your own communities. It's time to rebuild. It's really time to just do it all over. Just start all over. Forget what it was, you know?
And a lot of them people in Chicago are rebuilding they cities. They moving out a little bit. They want to move back in. They said all that crime in the 80s and all that stuff they did with that crack to start them gangs. Them white people did that. Them Black people weren't living like that. That's why so many people went to Chicago. That's why so many Black people are in Chicago. Outside the fact a Black man founded Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Absolutely. Detroit, all them places where we was, you know what I'm saying? Where we made a name for ourselves. It went into it up.
Yeah, they went into it up.
Land for real, if you ask me.
That's what they do. That's what didn't I say a while ago? A case in point, right there. Didn't I say a while ago? White supremacists they play out the same playbook. They don't have no new plays.
Sure don't.
Okay, they
gone. They took all that from us. So what else do we have left? We need to go back to the South, become farmers. You know what I'm saying? Do what we know what's in our blood to do.
We ain't only got to do that. We can go back to the South and build them the same playbook. They killed the Black Wall Streets. They burnt them down. Black people were doing their own thing. We had everything they had. Doctors, lawyers, dentists, doctors, bankers, cleaners. We had our own communities. Lake Lanier.
Just imagine how powerful we would be if we were taking all of our talents and put them all in one community. Just
But see,
imagine
that's
how
what
how powerful that would be. And I just want to play in dirt, Cassandra. Don't mind me.
Me
but
too. I
see,
like playing. I like playing today too.
Yeah, I just
see,
want to explore that side of myself because I realize that that's something I have never explored, and I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. I watched
but
my
see, y'all
grandma do
understand
it.
that. Y'all understand it's one time Mississippi, Missouri, somewhere that they try to get their own police department, they
Mhm.
own their own courthouse, they own judges, they want their own. So they trying to do the same thing that we trying to do, get our own
Yeah.
stuff.
This is
Yeah.
the
On
agenda
our
that
own
I'm trying
stuff.
to
You know
push.
what I'm saying?
It's not too late for us.
It's
It's not
not.
too
It's
late
not.
for us.
Mm-mm.
And we can
It's
still
not.
empower this new generation coming up underneath
Yep.
us. We still have that ability. We just have to put our minds in the right place and work together. And that's
Yep.
what, you know what I'm saying? That's that if everybody could just think on the same scale, think of how powerful that would be.
But
Powerful.
TT, I'm tell you right now, cause I've been I've been paying attention. I've been paying close attention for the last 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I had a lot of time to sit still and look. I had a lot of time by myself. Put it that way. And when you by yourself, your mind just, I don't know. I had a lot of time. I spent a lot of time by myself because in the day, at nighttime, a lot of times I was by myself. And you gonna do something. That's when I started. I'm gonna start me a business. I'm gonna do this. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. But anyway, it's a lot of people think like we think. That's why I found out that it's a lot more people think like I think. That's why I'm not afraid to speak up. And I
Right.
know a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, y'all might know, you might not know. That's why I say I like sharing my knowledge. I don't be trying to act like I'm very passionate and I'm a very passionate person. That's why I come off aggressive. But I'm not really aggressive. I'm meek and mild. I'm quiet.
Right. Absolutely.
And it's a lot of people. It's 19 families in Georgia right now. I read them about their plots, and they starting their own little town.
Yeah.
Come on now,
It's
come
a lot.
on.
It's a lady right here. It's a lady right here that I'm learning a lot of, like the government contract. She teaching me a lot of the how to go and get my reparations without them knowing I'm coming to get them, like the government contracts and stuff. She had land for sale. She trying to do her same thing, and it's plenty of land in Texas. You just got to get enough. It's so hard. It's a bunch of
But
us still
it's
like
so high. But Pep, the land so damn high. It's so high. I mean,
no,
they
it
put
ain't cause
a high dollar amount on the dang on land, on
Well,
our
I
land.
think well, Perp, she was saying like a couple shows back. I don't know if you remember or not, but she may have even said it on my show. When it was me, you, and Jennifer and Pap up here, she said there's auctionings that take place when they just giving it away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah, she
so
did say that. Yeah.
you got to research and find out how to get your hands on it, but it's not impossible. And if we can just get out of that mind frame, it's high, I can't afford it, I can't do it.
Yes.
We
Cause
can be
you
greater
that,
than exactly. We can
yes,
be
that's
greater
what
than
I got.
manifesting.
That's what I got to tell you. That's what I want to tell you, friend. You got to change. I told you, you heard me, but you didn't hear. You got to change your mindset on high. It's high. I'll tell you quick. I'm cheap as hell. I am cheap.
Oh, I know you is.
And I don't mind sharing mine. I don't mind sharing my money. If I got it, I'm gonna share it. But I'm cheap when it comes to buying shit. I'm cheap in the motherfucker. But you gotta change your mindset on the price on how it look. What because it's a whole lot of ways to get that shit that they done kept away from us. That's how come they done sucked it all up and they got it all. They don't want us to know. And I know a little bit. You know a little bit. TT know a little bit. None of my watch know a little bit. You put them little bits together, and then you come up with some more. We go find a little bit more. Come back. You got. As long as we in the same mind frame and we looking toward the same thing, we got the same goal. But
Yep.
you can't look at it as being high because it's way that EIN number you got is a motherfucker.
It sure
I
is.
know. I'm gonna start using
It
my
ain't there
EIN
for
too.
it ain't there. It's there for a reason. For real. It's there for a
And
reason.
I have not even been using my EIN. Pep got on me.
These
We need to
numbers
start using
attached
my
up.
EIN. I'm gonna start using my EIN number. I'm gonna start using my EIN number because if I just get some, we need some land. We need our own everything. You know what I'm saying? We need our own market in our own little town, our own natural organic vegetables and stuff. Because They try to kill us one way or through the food, through the soil, the finances. They try to kill us they try to take us out one way or the other. They're gonna try to take us out. They trying to. But we still strong.
Friend, did you find the book?
Mm-hmm. I've been reading my book. Yeah, I'm on page 10. Yes, ma'am. I'm reading.
Okay, you see, that's what you need to work, and then I'd let you know. What I told you the other day about the EIN number. You need to go and do that to help fund that.
Okay.
You need to go. You need to use that EIN number. Well, and that's why I told you I'm gonna help you. I tell you, you're gonna get your merch going. You're gonna get your merchandise going for your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Cause I'm already working on mine right now. And you on that Facebook more than I'm on that Facebook. I got a business page, and that's when I do a few classes on there, and that's when I go on Facebook. I don't go on there and scroll like I used to. And
I'm
working on my
Facebook. I'll be on Instagram. I'll be on TikTok.
I'm telling you, friend, we need to set up a time, right? We need to set up a time soon that we can get together. So we can get together and sit down and I'll show you all this. Because there's a lot of stuff that you do that I know yours will go way faster than mine.
Yeah.
And it's so easy. It's so easy. And you can use that EIN number to go and get you a Sam business credit card and fund that 501c3.
Absolutely.
And come over. I'm gonna come over there.
I'm going to jump back down before I get to
Hey,
get on a sneezing frenzy. But I just wanted to come up here and give a little motivation because, you know, there's a bigger picture to all of this. And we talking about possible wars and who in office, who possibly going to get in and out of office. And all of this stuff is a grim, gray, cloudy vision for our future.
Yes.
But you know, and people feel like that. People feel like giving up. People feel like, oh, well, it is what it is, you know, but you got to care and you got to get impressionable about your heritage. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go seek it. So that's why I wanted to come up here and play that clip for y'all. But I also just wanted to, you know, just give a little piece of motivation. Because we're not just up here to scare people or the stuff we talk about is definitely real. It's definitely happening, but we got to look to a brighter future. So I just want to thank you, Paps, again for the wonderful talk as usual, but I'm going to go ahead and jump down before I get to sneezing all over the panel.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Tori, how you doing? Love you too. Hey, Tori, how you doing?
And TT, long as we believe we can see that light and we believe we can see that light gonna come through them gray, grim clouds.
But it's gonna come through, Pap.
As long as we believe, nobody else might not have to believe it, but as long as we believe, that's enough. Because if you believe something hard enough, if you put it out there and you believe, you'll believe. I believe, you know, you put it out there, and 9 times out of 10 it comes to reality because that's what you believe.
Yeah. That's why you have to keep your own mind frame and your own beliefs. And you can't lose that, you know what I'm saying? If you think it's right, stand on top of what you think is right. You know what I'm talking about? But don't let nobody come in, a clear person come in and change your mind. Like I said, when they took all that woman stuff, that was just crazy. I didn't understand that. I didn't. Let me play this one more time.
Y'all need to pay attention, bruh. They're going to call me Big Mouth Bussy after this one, bruh. Did you know on October 25th that the United States was charged with genocide? Did you know that genocide of black and indigo people? This is why they ran to the bunkers. They ran to hide. If you think I'm lying, pay attention. That's why you see the military in your neighborhoods, because the military is rounding up all these government officials, judges, polices, lieutenant, police chiefs. The whole jail in Mississippi left, right? Because they're charged with mass incarceration of indigo people. You didn't know that? If you in LA last Monday and Tuesday, 4 police deputies that was wanted under the genocide charges, well, rest in peace. Nobody did nothing to them. They did it to themselves. So I'm trying to tell y'all, there's a lot going on here, bruh. The media ain't telling you about this, but them folks on the run, bruh. I keep trying to tell y'all, you gotta wake up. There's a lot going on. But America has just been charged with mass genocide of indigos and mass incarceration of indigos and black people. I'm trying to tell y'all, stay focused, man. It's Sunday. At least y'all got an idea now of why these folks running and why you see these military everywhere. They chasing them folks, bro. They chasing them folks. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, better pay attention, y'all. What's going on in the community? they moving in and out right up on our noses, right in our eyes. We ain't saying nothing. We keeping everything. We just being quiet. We not stop being quiet. We got to speak up. We better speak up.
And I'm gonna tell you something else that a lot of people ain't paying no attention to. I've been watching this for a couple of months. But I've been knowing it. I've been knowing it. I've been paying attention. They talking about, they put out all them soldiers that didn't want to take that C-19 jab.
Yep.
They put them all out. Now you want them to come back. You want them to come back. And you trying to incentivize them to come back and your enlistment rolls are down. Black people ain't going to the army and the military like they used to.
Sure
Army is military, but in general,
they ain't going.
Black people not going to the military like they used to. Then you put out half your U.S. military because you made the jab mandatory, and you had them niggas say, "You not putting that in me."
Yeah, a lot of black people didn't get that. A lot of black people didn't get that.
And now y'all want to incentivize them, trying to con them back into the military because y'all over there stirring up mess, and y'all want to put them. You need some troops because you ain't got no troops. You know that. And the numbers been down for a couple of years, but they was historically low last year in November, because I remember reading the article, and I remember Lisa Cabrera, I listened to her. I remember her doing a story about it, and that was last year in November.
I didn't think nobody was going to the army, signing up for the army hall no more. They just going to keep a regular old job now. They ain't young people ain't doing that no more.
Nope.
You gonna I ain't gonna go to school. I'm gonna go get me a job, or I'm gonna go to college and then go to college and drop out and end up getting a job because you can't afford college no more. College is so doggone high.
See these 18, 19, and 20-year-olds. My grandson, he get amazed about 9/11 because it happened the year before he was born. Well, 2 years before he was born. He get amazed. He was born in 2003. They happened in 2001. He get amazed, that actually happened. That actually happened. So that age frame, they grew up listening to people talk about their brothers and their uncles coming back, man, but ain't coming back, and all that close proximity. Because the generation before them was. Hello.
Teacher said, stay hopeful. People strive for a better future. Don't ever stop striving, my people. I know that's right, TT. Charles said they was getting drafted back in the day. Chuck D from Public Enemy said it in a song. Yeah. They had to draft people. People didn't want to go. They didn't want to do that. And now, once again, they're going to draft people again. Because people ain't going to do no fight.
It's going to be hard for them to bring the draft back.
You think so? Why you saying? Because for the young people, maybe the old people might do it, but I don't think them young folks gonna do it. Too much gonna do it.
Them old people gonna try to do it, but it's too many people that's in Congress, and because they're gonna have to be invited to do it, Congress gonna have to approve it, and it's too many younger generation in that know the real effect of 9/11. A lot of them old ones up there, they was up there when it happened. They already know.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
And
it's
too many of them young ones. Too many of them young ones. like I ain't gonna say, yeah, like in our age frame, we know all the people that done come back after they declared war and all that bullshit that went on.
Yeah, messed their
All the
minds up
people come
over
back.
there.
Yeah, they had, and it was a lot of folks died in that too.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know one dude, he and he was already though. I mean, not though, cause Paul he cool, you know. But I'm just saying he was crazy to begin with. But when he come back, and he did 3 tours over there.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, you know his mind frame ain't too much to be right. 3? That's
Mm-hmm.
oh. I don't know how I could even just did one. Just sitting all that just in front of my face, just you know, and that's why a lot of people who went over there to fight, them young boys who did go there to fight, that's why a lot of their mind frame missing, because they never seen nothing like that. They think they're gonna be enduring anything like that. They didn't give no heads up with what it's gonna really just be. So they came back, a lot of them came back messed up.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of them, the last major surge of enlistees was, but our age frame.
Yeah.
The last surge is our age frame.
Mm-hmm.
45 to 55. That was the last surge of enlistees, especially in black people. So that
Yeah.
they know.
Yeah. They know.
We know. We done lived it. The white and also the white people, because a lot of white people in our age frame was going to the service then too. My husband went to the service, right? Right before all that mess popped out. That popped out 2011. I mean 2001.
Yeah.
He was in the service from 92 to 95.
Hey. Oh, girl, I just couldn't see other people just alive in front of my face, and it just bodies. I mean, it would mess me up. I probably still crazy right today. I'm
Yeah.
serious. I mean, because
That's what I'm saying.
it'd be a little bit too much for me.
Like the dude I was talking about, Paul, he's very, he's smart, he's very intelligent. He worked his way up to sergeant. But he drank, and I can understand why a lot of black men do that, because I live with it too. He drank, he was a drinker anyway. Okay, a lot of black people here. But going over there, and I know I saw, I was in the mix of it, a little part of it, because that's when we running back and forth to Killeen in 97. We were going down his house because it's Tamika's first cousin. We was hanging out down there, and I saw a lot of it, and he got heavier and heavier and heavier, and I didn't realize that he had been over there 3 times, because I knew every time he came home and every time he left. I knew every time he come home and every time he left, but I just, wasn't just thinking about he was going overseas every time.
Yeah. TT said a lot of them come back injured and doing a lot of them come back injured, drug addicted, and suffering from PSD. They sure do. And that PTSD hurt. That PTSD something else, baby. Oh, it's a whopper, baby. It's something terrible.
And I think a lot of
Tori said his homeboy saw a lot of killings in the military.
Yeah. My son, them cousin, I think he went over there right when he graduated high school, and they say he talk about it now that he smoke a lot of weed. They say they be talking about how much weed and stuff he smoking, the way he be drinking and stuff. And they say when he go to drinking and when he get to that point, everybody know, because he go to talk about all the death he saw. And I know who they talk about, and we ought to be like early 40s.
Yeah.
And he went over there when he graduated high school. So 18, 19 years old. Paul went in right after he graduated high school, but by the time he kicked off, we was grown, 25, 26, 30, 31, 32. I'm 3 years older than him, so, but he had been in there ever since when he graduated high school, he went to the service.
And got PTSD bad, God. And then, and there is no cure for PTSD. And then but he got a major PTSD. There is no cure for that. So how can you cure a person's mind from that? That's something they're gonna always endure, gonna always having it on their mind. So when they say they go crazy, whatever, I mean, because it depends on how much they saw and how much extent it went. And then you find like some of the ones with AOL. I see why some of them go AOL.
Yeah, back in our day, cause they didn't call it PTSD, they called it shell shock.
Yeah, that's sure what it was. Sure what
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Shell
They call it
shock.
shell shock. That's exactly what it was. And I believe I believe that got a lot to do with my husband drinking. It ain't only the I believe that got a lot to do with it. I believe that got a lot to do with it because sometimes he talk about some shit like he had to go to Somalia on a peacekeeping mission and guard the castle over there.
Huh. TT said, imagine being drafted in your early 20s. You haven't even experienced life yet, and your first experience are surrounded by war and death and irreversible damage in a person's mental health.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, let me tell you, my daddy told me because my dad is 76 years old. He was in Vietnam. He was 21 when I was born. He said they drafted him. One of his brothers shot himself. It was 6 boys. All of them went to the service, but the baby boy.
Okay.
But the baby boy and the one that shot himself in his foot, so he wouldn't have to go because the draft was heavy then. And my daddy said he went when he was 18 years old. That's when he got drafted. He was 18 years old when he got drafted. And he said them white boys was over there clowning. And they was giving them opium because it grow wild over there, giving them anything they want. So they was crying, begging to come home. They couldn't take what they was seeing over there. And he said the captain said, give them whatever they want to shut them up. And he said they were giving them all kind of drugs and shit over there.
Well, yeah, they smoking marijuana. They smoking plenty of marijuana over there in the war. They been getting high like hell.
Marijuana, cocaine, the whole nut, because the poppy seeds grow wild over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my dad, he said,
go ahead.
My daddy said a lot of the American casualties was done by other American white boys getting high off that shit, going there throwing hand grenades in the captain's quarters. He said, I saw it in my own 2 eyes. That's what my daddy told me. When my daddy sometime when he go to drinking, he have flashbacks too. He go to talk about what went on over there.
Yeah. Dang. Tori said, my other homeboy said his grandma had a boyfriend that went to one, was getting letters from, but the letter stopped all of a sudden and she never heard from him again. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That was sad. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
But they right now, this war that's going on right now, that's that white man war. That ain't our war.
Yeah.
That's that damn war. That's their war, but they're gonna try to put us in there so we can fight that war that we didn't even start. You know what I'm saying? That war they got going right now, it started really a long time ago. It really just coming to forte right now.
Yeah, they've been fighting for years, ever since 1948.
Ain't nobody, yeah, So,
and guess what it's mainly about?
What is it about?
A little strip of land, Gaza.
That little piece of border right there.
They call it the Gaza Strip. It's a little piece of land right there. I don't know how big it is.
Yeah, at the border right there. Yeah, it's right there at the border. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Well, they want to take over.
Nobody can come in. Nobody can go out.
They want to take over that little piece, and it was mainly Palestinian because most of that land that's quote unquote Israel, it was Palestinian first, and they want to take over that little old piece, and them people is the last really truly whole lot, and for all these years, and they won't give it to them. That's why they fight.
And then my thing is, you done told up everything you done built. You done told
all
your stuff.
They don't care. They don't care. Girl. Why would they care when their allies is shipping them money? Why do they care?
Yeah. They being funded. You're right. But still, I mean, and then you be like, how they get all this stuff? United States? You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Ammunition? United States done gave it to. They done left stuff placing. They done start using.
United States ain't the only one funding them. United States got a big hand over there too. They got a huge hand. That's why Biden ran over there. But not only that, white supremacy is global, and they evil.
Oh yeah. Most definitely it's global. It's definitely global. You got that right, my sister. It's out there.
Yeah,
It's
and they're
everywhere.
evil.
Yeah.
They evil, so they don't care about killing them babies. Because if they gave a damn about killing them babies and old folks and sick people, why would you bomb a hospital?
Good. I didn't understand that. At first they were doing it around it. They didn't burn the hospital at first. Then all of a sudden they burned the hospital. I'm like, why would they do that? The little kids and children, like you said, old people, all that.
Okay, you gonna take out? Y'all said they got the Hamas took hostages. They got men, women, and children. So y'all don't know if they dead or alive, but they took some hostages. So you gonna retaliate, and you gonna take 10 times as many men, women, and children, and sick and elderly people than they got hostage. What kind of sense that make?
Yeah. And they say United States don't negotiate for no hostages. They be saying that's what I've been hearing.
The United States don't negotiate with terrorists. Why they don't negotiate with terrorists? They're the biggest terrorists in here. United States is the biggest terrorist in here.
And when they had that 9/11, when that 9/11 thing came through, that was just crazy. I mean, and I heard they already knew it was gonna happen. I heard that. I heard they knew that stuff was gonna happen, and they didn't do nothing about it.
When like stuff like that, that's when I started listening to like kind of sort of the Caucasian people when they telling shit. You gotta listen to it and think about what you know, the facts that you know, because we was alive at that time. Right. And when you gotta start listening to when they start telling shit, because they gonna tell it. They gonna tell it. And I seen a video that the man that owned the building had took insurance out on the building like a week before on those buildings, and him and his wife and his son, he made sure that they was not there. And I'm gonna tell you what I know. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I know.
Come on with it now, spread and say it.
This I'm not telling you what nobody told me. I'm telling you what I lived. I don't know how to put my phone do not disturb. Okay. September the 11th, 2001, I had been working for Texarkana, Texas Park and Recreation for 1 year. It was my anniversary. And that morning I was out there on the ball field, and all of a sudden these low Blackhawks, that's what James Winter said they was. They started flying, they like the big helicopters.
Yeah.
They was flying, and they was flying low enough. They was low enough for me to look up and see the emblem, the star with the red, white, and blue lines on each side. Yeah. They was low enough for me to actually look up and see the emblem. I had two eyes then. And it was about 9:30, 9:45 that morning. And I'm like, where they going? Taking Bush to Crawford. That's exactly what I said, because they were flying south.
Yeah.
And it was three of them. It was two of them come together. It was one came first, then two come behind it. And the two that was together, they wasn't right together, but they was one right after the next. And I literally looked up and seen the emblem on them helicopters. 10 o'clock break. This September 11th, 2001, when it happened. Yeah. 10 o'clock break. Here come my other coworker. Me and one coworker was standing there. 10 o'clock break. She rolled up. Y'all hear about what went on? What happened? No, y'all ain't been listening to the radio. No, I actually been working today. I ain't been still listening to the radio. She said the planes that flew into the towers. We turned the radio on. Plane that went into the tower. Plane that crashed. Plane that went into the Pentagon. Yeah. And I'm telling you what I saw with my own two eyes. About 9:30. It was about 9:30, 9:45, no later. Cause it wasn't long. It wasn't long. I said, damn, that's what them. And the planes were flying south. And I said, where they going? Taking Bush to Crawford, Texas?
They going to hide his ass. Yeah, they were going to hide his
Mhm.
ass. They were going to hide him. Yeah. Teacher said it's much evidence that has been uncovered that point the finger right back at the United States. Pops, she said, Pop said she had 2 eyes then. Yeah, Pastor had 2 eyes
Mhm.
then. And so they were hiding. So they were taking Bush and hiding Bush there at the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He said, yep, they got Bush right up out of there because of threats
Yep.
that had been made on the White House and Pentagon. They flew him to that underground bunker.
Mm-hmm.
And those people just jumping out the buildings and carrying on and trying to get down the elevator. I'm like, oh my God, it was just crazy as hell. I mean, when I seen that, it just really freaked me out. I'm like, those people jumping out the building, out from the top floor. And you know damn well you ain't gonna make it down from the top floor way up there.
And let me tell you about this video I saw. I had heard this back when it happened, but the video, a little short of it, popped back up through my feed the other day. The white woman that sued the United States government for her husband dying in 9/11. I don't know what he was, I don't know what he was, but she sued the United States government and she won. Won. And a year later, she died in a plane crash.
Oh damn. Oh wow. Isn't that something? So have you heard anything about the solar system going? You heard about that? Now they said November 30th that we may not have no communication. Did you hear about that?
Mm-mm. Nah, but I know my tablet. I know my tablet feel like my tablet ain't been acting right. My tablet ain't been acting right all day today. My phone has acting right, but my tablet ain't been acting right, and it's a new one.
And my laptop, my laptop was acting right last week when I was on live on Sunday. So they said, yeah, it's gonna be a problem with communication on November 30th when the solar storm come through here. It might knock all communication out. So you know what's the need to have a damn cell phone? You gonna knock communication out. I might need to go back to my home phone. You gonna knock communication out, and that's the first thing you gonna knock out is a cell phone communication because they want they want where you can get close to. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I said the spy balloons, they was up in the air. Them spy balloons took data. They took out, they got fax information. They got data information. They got internet information. They got our phone information. That spy balloon got a lot of damn stuff, and they did not tell us, and they still not speaking about it right today. They not saying nothing about the spy balloons, but I know they did a lot of data, got a lot of data from us.
You know why they ain't saying nothing about it? Because they let them over here. Because they let them over here.
You're right. Because it was more than one. It was more than one dang on balloon. It was more than one balloon.
Yeah, they let them over here.
Popping up. It was everywhere. Popping up.
They let them over here. And that's the reason why they try. That's another reason why because my husband said, I don't know why they putting all them. I know you have to get the air, use the air for a lot of stuff, but a lot of this stuff they doing, they need to put underground instead of having it in the air, like steal the electricity lines and stuff. He said you can bury them electricity lines under. They go up in the air because air is free.
Yeah.
The land is what costs.
They being cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, baby, we're gonna have a lot of. I'm watching when November 3rd comes. See about the solar system going with the solar storm, because I'm like the solar storm come through, gonna knock out communication. It could possibly knock out everybody communication. That means we're gonna be screwed up. No 911, no ambulance, no. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You can't make no phone calls on November 30th. I said the solar storm is coming through. It's possibility to knock out all communication.
Well, they've been tempting trying to start a purge, so maybe the good Lord helping them out.
Girl, and they and they trying to make planes, make cars fly, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Them people come in. They keep us like we were talking. They keep us distracted with a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
They keep us distracted because they know as long as a vast majority of the black community is distracted, they do what they want to do. But we still got a long way to go. But it's a whole lot of us paying attention, and right now it's a little too many of us paying attention for they taste.
Oh, Titi said they've been warning us. Titi said they've been warning us about the solar front storm. They know what's coming. Yes, it's coming, Titi. It's coming. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Anything that they really scared of, they gonna warn you, and they scared.
Yeah, but they didn't want. They didn't want. Got all this stuff together. They didn't want to start all these problems coming this upon us. They didn't want to start all this up and mixing with the rain, the clouds, and the thunder. They didn't want to start all that shit going up there above us and messing with stuff. They ain't gonna be up there no way messing with nothing.
Well, I'm gonna give y'all a few little survival tips. You need to get you some two-way walkie-talkie, two-way radios.
You know what? You sure right, girl.
Cause my husband, he brought it to my attention. Cause he's from the military,
right?
And he got some. At least you and your family member, a lot of them ain't got but a 2 to 5 mile range, but these nowadays got a little bit more range because of shit they got in the air they bounce off of.
Yeah, so and
they broadband.
I ain't never thought about getting no walkie-talkie, girl. I didn't think about your husband, girl, okay? He didn't come out here and give us a survival tips, girl. I didn't think about no walkie-talkie, pal. Girl, I didn't think about that. I thought about everything else, but I didn't think about that.
Because even with the walkie-talkie, if everything go down, you keep playing with it to get a signal. You might can pick up broadband radio, and them white folks gonna have one of them. And if something happen and so happen a tower standing up, it's gonna bounce.
Yeah. Oh, but walkie-talkie. So y'all got y'all some walkie-talkies. All right then. See there? Had a military man have you on point. You hear me? Shoot, we might need to get Mr. Winters for you and to give us some tips. What we need to go ahead and start packing up right about now. You see what I'm saying?
Like
he's an army. He's been in the army. I know he know a lot of not survival kits and a lot of things that take to put in place for survival when things come.
Like we called ourselves gathering our stuff to go camping. We got everything go camping. We got 3 propane tanks, 2 fish cookers. Little stuff like that. People don't think if you don't do nothing about little propane, little cans of propane, because you can burn that for light and heat.
Okay, because
you can buy the little cans, or buy a little propane heater and keep that to the stash, or little propane. People forget about the coal oil lamps, and don't let us happen to be in the store and my husband see one he's finna buy it, and then go and get some more.
Now I got propane my gas grill. My mama had one, so I kept the propane. Right today, it's still full of it's a big propane, and it's real. It's still got a lot of gas, and it's got a lot of propane. And so I got that right now in my closet. You hear me? I ain't gonna never get rid because I can always reuse that.
Yeah, and you can fill it up there. It's a little nut to fill it up, $20.
Yeah.
I saw Walmart the other day. We filled $20. Trade off. You want to that's the trade off, and you want to buy a new one. They done went up a little bit, like $30-some. We got 3 of them. We got a big old heater his brother gave him. We got everything to go camping. We got tent, everything. So if we gotta survive, that we got cast iron skillet that's in that. It's packed like something. Like if something happened, we have to leave the house. The house destroyed us. We had to leave the house. If we could get that, we can survive somewhere. We got air mattress whole 9 yards.
Well, I know where I'm coming. I'm coming straight to Cassandra. It just wanted me, friend. It just wanted me.
I'm telling you. Come on.
I gotta bring my son. My bad. I forgot about him.
It's enough room. It'll be enough room. We ain't like that.
Y'all, it's like y'all ready. All day I got my candles, I got matches. I ain't got no light. I didn't get lighters. I got matches. I got a big old box of matches, like 400 or 500 and thing. I got matches.
Yeah.
I got candles. The long. I get I got the long candle, the long stem candle, the long candles. I got flashlights. I got me a emergency kit over there. I got all kind of medication, first aid kit. I got all that. I got a big old box. I got all of them cold, ointment, cortisone. I got all that stuff in the box. You know what I'm saying? That in case in case I need my medication in one box. You know, but you got to get all this stuff. I need to go get me a couple of solar lamps so I can put outside and catch a little light and and narrow my I can use them little solar lamps and like I said, the coil. I might need to go check out where I can find me one of them coil lamps too. The oil lamps. I need some of the oil lamps, baby.
TT right.
Living on their reservation, but where people don't have migrants and go, they will survive for sure. Yeah. They gonna survive. But the ones who Americanized, then the ones that ain't gonna be able to survive.
Them that ain't paying attention, the ones that ain't gonna be able to survive.
Yeah. And guess what? It's a lot. It's a lot of us ain't paying attention, my sister. It's a lot of
Like in my husband they like backpacks, but they like the orange. I got the little one, he got the big one, and them he call them out to go packs. And I got flashlight, I got needle and thread. You never know, you might need a needle and thread.
All right, let's go, girl.
First aid kit in there. I got batteries in there. I even got a deck of cards if you get bored and you need something to do. That's what's in my to-go bag. I got candles in there. I got some candles too, because you can go to them. Every time I go to the dollar store, when I think about it, especially if I go down that aisle. If I go down that aisle, I'm gonna get some of them emergency candles because it's 4 of them in a box for $1. And I'm gonna get about 3-4 boxes of them. I got about 5-6 boxes right now. I know. In the closet, in one closet, and I got 2 in the other closet.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I'm gonna go give me some more stuff and throw back over my boxes. I got hunts to start throwing different stuff over there. I got my first aid kit and all that stuff, and I got medication, for colds and sinuses and all that. And I'm gonna give me a needle and thread. You understand me, girl? I think I know needle and thread, girl, and me some Uno cards. I got plenty of dominoes. You got to get ready. So you want to get ready, because once you got to get ready, everybody get ready one time. The store's gonna be sold out. It's gonna be a ramshack. People gonna be and took stuff, and you ain't gonna be nothing even left for you. Even go in there and get. You gonna be more.
And with the needle and thread, you never know. I look at the needle and thread kind of like the first aid kit, because you never know. You might have to stitch somebody up right quick.
Yeah.
And we all know how to sterilize a needle. And we got alcohol. I got that's what I use my Sam's card for, but you're supposed to. I go in there and I stock up on alcohol and peroxide stuff. It's like I put what we gonna use, and I put what I put up was for the stash. I put that over there and what we gonna use, because you buy stuff like that in bulk, and that's about the only reason why I like going to Sam's, because you could buy stuff like that in bulk and put stuff up. I see why them old people used to stack up on stuff. My auntie had a whole closet full of dishwasher liquid and paper towel. Well, nothing in there but dishwasher liquid and paper towel.
I understand it. I used to have, I had when I first moved to my apartment right here, I had about 30 rolls of tissue. My son like, Mama, what you do with all this tissue? I said, because I saw on Fiesta, it's selling Fiesta 3 for $10. I said, because I'm going to need plenty of tissue to wipe my butt and paper towel. I had plenty of tissue, paper towels, and plenty of water. If I didn't have nothing else, and bleach. I had plenty of paper towels, water, and bleach. I had plenty of that. You understand me? I sure did. And I still got plenty. I got plenty of paper towels and tissue right now. But I'm gonna go give me some more dishwasher liquid with Mika, she work at 99 cents though, so I get a lot of stuff when she work at, so she get 20% off. So I'm gonna get me a lot of stuff at what she work at too.
Yeah, I got a little. It's a little in my closet. In my closet, I got a walk-in closet, and in my closet, it's a little hole in the back of it. But it's actually it's the hole up under the stairs. And I got it packed right now. Toilet tissue, paper towel, gallons of water, bottles of water, all stuffed in there. And then when the kids know I keep the toilet tissue in my closet, and they be want to go. I say, don't get that tissue out that hole. Leave that alone. Look right there. There go the tissue you're looking for on the side. Cause that hole, sometimes it's packed and it got enough room for a little bit more in there, and I'm gonna put some more in there. And because I was making my kids, y'all need to buy a case of water, bring it over here. Y'all need to buy a case of water, bring it over here. I was singing the song. Because if it go down, this going to be the first place they run.
Yeah, to Mama House. That's right.
I'm trying to be saying, so contribute now so it'll be, enough to go around, or it'll be enough to use when everybody get here. Because if something go down, this is the first place y'all can come. So contribute now. Just leave it up to me to make sure everything y'all prepare too. And so my daughters and them, they was bringing cases of water, putting in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Sam. I got 2 cases. I got 3 cases of water now, and I went to 99 cents. I got some of them gallons of water. But when I get a chance, I'm gonna use my card. I'm gonna go to Sam's, give me about 3 more cases of water. I'm just keep on just loading my water. With me just being here, that's plenty enough water for me. But I got that one son, so it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, I've been trying to stock up on my water and stuff too as well. I need me a small deep freezer to stock up on my meat and stuff, but really I ain't been really too much feeling like eating too much meat no more. My meat done, it's for me to eat meat, it done narrowed down a little bit. I ain't eating meat like I used to no more. My meat done narrowed down.
Well, you ain't got the vegetables and stuff in there that you can freeze and keep. Cause I just 2 weeks ago, and I've been begging for one for long. He went by finally with me a little bit with meat, and then again, no matter what go down, we might have to go to them and get one of their chicken out their yard. That might be how we eat. We gotta go buy
chicken and shit. Baby, you ain't gonna be scared nothing nobody yard. They gonna be at they shotgun, baby. You be scared. They don't need all that, baby.
I want to talk about still. We might have to go over there and bargain with the Mexicans and see if we can pay for that chicken, because we know that chicken real.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. When I say go over there to the Mexican and get one of them chicken out the yard. That's what I'm talking about. You might have to come down.
Huh?
Then you can it's a lot of food you can cook and freeze that too,
Oh yeah, I do, girl. So, like I cook a lot, too much beans or enough beans or whatever. If I eat like 2 days, and the 3rd day I'm putting my beans. I'm taking my beans out my crock pot, girl. Put it on my storage freezer containers and put it in the freezer. You hear me? I'm eating for the weekends up before whatever before get over. But yeah, I be freezing my stuff. I said make some chili. I'm gonna freeze my chili. I'm making some more dumplings. I'm gonna freeze my other dumplings, baby. Yes, ma'am, baby. You understand me? And also when I go shopping, I take most of my food out the packs and put it in my storage freezer container so I can, my bag, so I can put more meat, in the refrigerator. You know what I'm talking about? So I take those. I don't put just all containers in my freezer all the time. I just put. I take them out sometime. My chicken, my hamburger meat, I divide it up. And I might buy one of those big old bags of chicken for about $7. You got all kind of legs. We get about 20 legs in there for $7. I take that and I bag it off and I freeze it, put it in the freezer. I don't just put a bunch of packs in my freezer. I try to be where I can make my freezer. I can eliminate all the freezer, all the big stuff and put them in bags. I have more room in my freezer and put more stuff in my freezer. Baby.
And see that's another thing they're scared of. They know if they can keep us scared with the bullshit they got on, we ain't paying attention to trying to survive because they know we know how to survive.
Yeah. And then at Walmart, they saying Sprouts, Walmart and Aldi's and Sprouts, they got these peaches. Now y'all know we eat peaches and plums. Well, them peaches and plums ain't no good. And y'all know every black person love a plum. Every black person loves a peach, a good sweet peach. But they saying right now, the Farm brand bags that's labeled with 6395, well, they ain't no good. And they know, like peaches and plums, that's the main thing that we eat is peaches and plums and nectarines.
And that go back to what I said the other night. Those are out of season.
Yeah, yeah. But
They
why
out
they
of
still,
season.
but why they still trying to sell it and know it's out of season? They ain't got a bittersweet taste to it, but they still trying to put it on market for us.
Greed. Greed. That's all it is. Greed.
They ain't trying to let us live. They trying to take us out by our any means necessary. They trying to take us up out of here. It don't even matter. It don't even
That's
matter.
exactly what it is. That's why that's why I say they keep us distracted with all this bull BS, because they know if we paying attention, we gonna do stuff to survive, because we can survive. We know how to survive. That's all we do every day of our lives in America is try to survive.
Yeah. You sure right. You right. But then the thing about it is, but that's how they, like I said, that's how they gonna get us with our food and our water. That's why I said, but I've been seeing the above gardens in Home Depot and in the newspaper, like they'll start selling them because they already know what's gonna go on, and people not paying attention to why they're putting above gardens in the store, because you gonna need those above gardens. Sometimes some dirt got bacteria in it already. Titi said she had hers tested. It had bacteria in her dirt, in her soil, in her yard. She can't even she can't never grow nothing in her yard. That's it.
Yep.
It made me wonder, was that a landfill? The reason why you can't put in the fruits or anything out there, was it a landfill? They cleaned it off, or you know what I'm saying? Was it some kind of burial site? They went and cleaned it off and put homes on there, and then you can't put no kind of garden out there in the yard. I mean, I don't know.
Ain't no telling what kind of spills they had and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know they had that train derailment up there in Ohio. Ain't no telling what's in that ground.
They said it wasn't nothing. They try to say it wasn't nothing, but it was something. It was something. It was something. A lot, and I've noticed a lot of trains been derailing lately. Falling into the ocean, carrying on into the water and stuff.
Running into each other.
Yeah. They trying to get us one way or the other. The ones who is awake, the ones that's awake, they trying to get the ones who are awake. They already got the ones who ain't woke. They already got them already. But the ones that's awake, they trying to get the ones that's awake. They trying to get us.
They really don't care who they take out.
Not at all. Not at all.
Because if they cared, these white folks wouldn't be homeless.
And it's a lot of white people that's homeless, Pam. A lot. A lot. And that's crazy, girl. Hold on a minute. Vino Entertainment TV. Perk. Smoke some. 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 Perk. Fired up. Hey, perk some. Squirt some. Pass the lighter. Hey. Perk. Yeah, girl. Oh, Lord. Titi said, let's see what Titi said. Titi said, it was definitely something deadly spilled out here, and water ain't been right since. Dang. That's why I buy my water or filter it daily. Yeah, Titi, that's what Titi is, Pap. She up that way. Up in the city up there where that water spilled out. And then they try to get him $1,000 check. They was giving everybody up there. If you was in that area, they gave everybody $1,000 check. Sure did, $1,000 check. I remember that. They were giving them a check and they were giving them water. Now, why would you give them a check and giving them water if you think nothing was wrong? Why would you go there and give them water if you thought nothing was wrong? They knew something was wrong. And you right, TT. It was definitely something wrong with that water. Definitely wrong with it. Sure was. You still here, Pap? But anyway, Pap went somewhere right quick. But yeah, when I read that about when you was a TT, I'm like, let me ask TT, is she close by? You know, I said $1,000 check. I want TT them to get some of that $1,000 check, but she said they weren't able to get where she was at, but they were definitely giving that check away to people there in that little town, and they were definitely over there. They were testing the water, and the owner just kept on coming back and back and back. So I guess finally they got the water, they got it, regulated right, but it was something like CT said, something was definitely wrong with that water. From the offer money like that and offering them water, something was wrong with it. Just like the water up there in Michigan, I wouldn't even. Michigan it's sad how those people there living. I think I would have been to move from Detroit if my water been messed up like that. I would have been to sold my house, packed my bags, and left. But I know sometimes people just can't leave just like that. They ain't got the funding just to leave like that. And I feel like if the water mess up like that in your city and state, they should maybe give you some kind of way, give you a reasonable way of, if you want to leave that city and state, they should give you some kind of funding to help you move or something like that. Because nobody want to be buying water every day and washing their face and taking a bath in that water. I mean, I know I wouldn't. I definitely would not. Teacher said no. Our mayor was with his lion tail, said it wasn't nothing wrong with the water. He had to be close to the Ohio River border to qualify. He had to be close to the Ohio River to qualify for the relief check. Oh, shoot. But I don't know. You got to stay right, y'all. You got to stay right. Anyway, y'all. But I just want to come on and get spread a little word out about what's going on with the world and the war and everything, and make sure everybody aware what's going on, and not just being dumbfounded and just listen to the news. Like I said, the news don't always tell you everything. It tell you some things. You see what I'm saying? It just tell you just enough to keep you all right. And then when they think they'll put too much on you at the end, they always come out with a good little history or something good to try to tell you and uplift you out there and put your whole downfall down on you. But if you're not watching the news, get you a radio station that you can identify with, that that you believe is telling you the right things that you need to listen to. You know what I'm saying? You ain't always got to listen to the news to get information. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to things on the radio. You know what I'm saying? It's certain radio stations that do put things out here for us to listen to that be correct. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, find you a good radio station, a good TV station, or somebody where you can get the right story. You know what I'm saying? And the right stuff, not just what they try to tell you and make you put in your ear, make you believe. Like Pep said, they can take you things over and over and over, try to put that in your mind. You see what I'm saying? And make you regulate with that. You back, Pep?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. My phone, I had to move my phone, put it on. I thought I had it on charger. That plug ain't no good. I had to move it in the kitchen.
But I'm figuring to get off though, because I got to come back again. I think they Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're gonna talk about a little donation. We need some men donation for some clothing. For some men. Oh. It's been cold here. It's been cold like a motor scooter. Boy, I tell you, it's been so cold.
And it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh no! Don't say tomorrow. It wasn't rain tomorrow.
I know. That's cutting my money short.
I gotta pay me some rent tomorrow, girl. I need a man. I need a man. So, girl, I pay your rent for 3-4 months. Don't worry about it, baby. Oh, look at her. Oh man, say. But where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Keep believing, friend. Here comes things.
He said if you want to help her and participate in the men's winter clothing drive, contact Perp. Yes, y'all, come on. These brothers need clothes. They asking me, do you got any clothes? You got a men? You heard him, Pap? You got a men clothes?
Mhm. Yep.
And, it was a blessing to
Yep.
bust a feed 78 people. You know what I'm talking about? We got all them
Mhm.
places, 78 people that came up to get them a plate, and I know
Yep.
they call them. Because some places they boy you from being on their property. They got security on their property, and those people. I remember one time they was in the field. They fenced the field off. They try to keep them moving them. But you keep moving them, where they gonna go to? They ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah. Where they gonna go?
And the shelters are filled already. They filled.
Yep.
And you got to be at the shelter at a certain time of day to even get in there. If you ain't in during that line at a certain time of day, you ain't gonna be able to get in that shelter.
Yep. Yep. It's all right. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
It don't. And Abbott, I can't say he's doing doing a lot for the Hispanic and the Hispanic people come across the border because he's shipping their asses up out of here. So I can't say I can't say he's giving them all the money. So I can't say that because he definitely ain't giving them no money because he definitely got them buses to get them up out of here. So I can't say that everybody down there doing that for the people come across the border, not doing it for the homeless people. I can't say that because he ain't keeping them here in Texas. He getting rid of their asses. He shipping them down to Chicago, to California, and New York. So they just tired of the people down in New York. Just every time they turn around, they got a busload, 2 or 3 buses of people come to New York. New York. And New York
and Chicago.
Crowded, huh?
New York and Chicago.
But they been crowded though. They can't fit nobody. They got all them kids they got in that school, and they got 1, 2 teachers. They ain't got enough people in that classroom to teach all them kids in that classroom. They got over 30 kids in the classroom.
Well, you know why he's sending them to them 2 cities? Because they sanctuary cities. They chose to become sanctuary cities. So if you sanctuary cities, that means you open your doors to them and Abbott sending them to you.
Well, guess what he's doing? He sent them to him too. He's shipping them up out of here.
Yep.
He ain't giving time to even put their feet on the Texas soil good. You hear me? He got 4 and 5 buses and already lined it up. He getting rid of them people.
I don't blame him.
But still, you getting rid of them people. But still, it's still that we as taxpayers still gotta pay some kind of form of fashion for them to stay somewhere. They getting some kind of money out of it. They getting something. But they say when they get to New York done got so smart and got so tired of it. They getting people when they come to New York, they giving them a bus ticket to anywhere they want to go.
Yep. And a lot of them in Chicago say they going home. A lot of them in Chicago say they going home. Huh?
They going back to Mexico and Venezuela?
Yeah, because they say they can't take their cold. And the American dream ain't what they thought it was. Well, if you had to inquire, you would have found out that the American dream wasn't what you thought it was.
Right. All you had to do was ask us.
That's right.
I had to go to some of the poor neighborhoods or go to the black neighborhoods and see if we live in the American dream. You know what I'm talking about? And that was clearly give you an idea that we ain't living no American dream. And your friends, cousins, sisters, brothers, uncle, nephews that's over here that's waiting for y'all to come across town, to come across the water. They ain't telling y'all that it's not the American dream like it portrayed to be in y'all eyes.
That's right. It sure ain't. It ain't like that at all. And they finding that out. They give you the little money. Then, like one man I saw the interview, he said they paid his rent for 6 months. And then after 6 months, they told him he had to get out.
What so he never get a job or nothing like that to pay his bill?
The work visa was taking too long.
Oh.
Of
What
course.
you say?
Of course. All you gotta do is pay attention to all of it. The work visa's gonna take too long, cause you ain't got enough people working in there. You overflow with people coming in there trying to get them. You don't want to hire nobody, and the ones you do want to hire, they got to be able to speak 2 languages, and it ain't enough people up here to hire to speak 2 languages that's already a citizen or got a work visa to put in those jobs. So yeah, it's gonna take forever until Biden say bypass all that and just let them in. And that's what they're doing anyway.
What used to get me, they have Mexicans pick a damn canes, don't even know how to say hi. I mean, how you gonna hire a Mexican can't tell me what I need to be told? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get somebody else to try to train me because you can't speak English, but you holding this management position.
Yep. That's how they want it, to make it look like that we dumb and we don't want to work. When it ain't that we don't want to work, we ain't working for free and y'all don't want to hire us. That's what the whole truth about it is. You don't want to hire because you already know we're going to come in there and take over. Give us an inch, we're going to take a mile when it comes to that because y'all done. White folks done.
Yeah, we're going to take a whole inch, girl. Give us a mile. We're gonna take it all. We're going to take it all the way to the house.
That's right. And y'all don't want to hire because we the hardest workers when you get us up in there, no matter what job we in. 9 times out of 10, we the hardest workers because we trying to survive. But y'all don't want to give us the jobs no more. Y'all want to give it to them because you can pay them whatever you want to pay them, and you can't. We ain't working for free. You're gonna pay us what we worth.
Remember? Now you remember this when we were growing up. It was a lot of black men. Lots of black men you would see on construction jobs, building houses on the road. You don't see, girl, when I see a brother nowadays, I'm like, hey, brother, hey, they got black man out there. You don't see that no more. They took that away from the black man and they had all the Hispanic men kind of building the roofs and doing all the construction work jobs on the roads and stuff. I'm like, what my brothers that used to do this, they not even out here no more. They don't even get no money doing it no more. What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
What you say, friend? What you say, Cassandra? Oh, she fell out. But what happened, y'all? What happened to our black men on the road workers and waving the flags and backhoeing on the roads and stuff, and the black men out there building, putting the roofs on the houses and stuff. We ain't got that no more. What happened to our black men that were doing that? Where they go to? They don't even hire black men for that no more. They hire Hispanic men because they think they got more speed than us. They think they got more work ethic and stuff. Of course they do because they had to build stuff all their life, but we don't build stuff all our life. We want to build the White House. I mean the White House stuff. So why we ain't got good jobs like that no more? I don't understand that. I don't understand it.
First, they took all the trades out of school. You used to have the construction, the welding, the auto mechanics, the sewing, the cooking, everything that you could go and actually work for yourself or have a trade. The plumbing, the electricity, you could learn the preliminaries of that in high school and or get in the program and get your electrician license or your plumbing license before you get out of high school, your carpentry license. They took all that out of school. Then they stopped hiring all the black people for the jobs that already knew how to do it or was willing to do it. And they started putting the Mexicans up there. And they realizing now that the Mexicans don't know what they doing and they doing shitty jobs and it's costing them money. But that's the price to pay. And it's not only them kind of jobs, it's all of the jobs. Just like I told my daughter, she was working at a call center, she a pharmacy tech, but she was working at a call center where they call a prescription in. And she said, I told her, I said they moving out, they ain't hiring no black people, they giving all the jobs to Mexicans. And she said, Mama, all them black ladies that was working with me when I first started working there, it ain't but 2 of us there. I said they put a Mexican in every one of them seats. She stopped, she thought about it, she said they sure did. That's another reason why we're gonna have to come back together. Cause even although it's just like in every in society, you got business owners and you got workers. And we gonna have to the people that's business owners in the black community gonna have to start hiring the black people.
You're right. But they don't want. But they scared of hire because some of them, like you said, we go in there and some of them go in and try to just take over. But you got some that really want to come in there and do their job and earn their money.
Yeah, cause they got the black community so conditioned. That's how a lot of them is, especially youngsters. Youngsters, you can't tell them nothing. They know every damn thing and don't know nothing. A lot of them is smart. They smart, but when I tell you common sense and soft, it's just ridiculous. And that's a lot of. And then they got us so conditioned to. You wait for the black man, he don't treat you right. I'm going over here and work for Amazon. I be messing with my grandson about the same thing. I say, you come out here and you mow that yard with me and you go out to Amazon at night and work, that's all well good and fine. But you ain't rushing to hit no clock when you come to me. I gotta beg you to get up out the bed, and I don't say nothing. I get up every morning, come up there and get.
You got the bed, girl. You got to drag him out the bed, girl.
and that was before he started working at Amazon. But I wasn't trying to be funny. I was just showing him the contrast in the way they got people so conditioned to when you going on that white man job, you make sure you're on time. I was one of them. I don't like being late for work.
Right. I didn't either. I
was one of them. I didn't like to be late for work. I didn't like missing no days. If ain't nothing wrong with me, I'll be right there. I need my money. That's the way I looked at it. I need my money. But I showed him the contrast and I said, that's how a lot of people look at when you work for black people or when you buy from black people. You come in, you always want the other black man, you want a discount because you're a black man. Black man look at me funny because you want me to cut his yard. I'm charging $50. You don't want to pay me $50 to cut your yard, but that Mexican come tell you 75 and you ain't going to change one word.
I ain't going to change one girl, and you going to pay that money. You pay that money. You understand me? You're going to pay that money. Yes, you're going to pay that money. And you ain't going to say nothing about it. Ain't going to say they did a good job they did. Well, going to do the same good job too, but you don't give no chance.
Yeah. And that was part of the reason I'm being honest about it. Not on the fact that I got grandson. I feel like I want to grow my business big enough to these little boys out here that is struggling, do want to work, can't work. They don't want to hire you, because you might got a little in trouble or you do this, you do that. As long as you are like somebody with some sense and ain't stealing from me, you can work all day for me. That's just the way I feel about it. As long as you ain't stealing from me, we good.
Right. I understand that. You hear me? I understand that. But good, let me just say this right here, because I'm getting ready to get off here. I got folks being my bushes and shizness and out there sharing my live and my old live snooping and plotting and stuff and whatever. But you guess what? I see you. Oh yeah. Oh, I see you. I see you. Oh, it's snooping and shit. Need to find you something else to do. But people are always plotting though. They plot. But that was a jam back in the day right there, Pap, girl. Let me tell you something, girl.
I've been over here jamming out for it.
But let me tell you something. Let me run this down to you right quick. A lot of people don't like to donate. They don't like the Cash App or nothing like that. I think it's just crazy. They donate to bullshit. Now you've been knowing me for a long time. They nobody been knowing me, but you've been knowing me for a long. For 40 some years.
Yeah.
Something like that, or more than that. Now let me run this down to you. We friends, right? But not knowing you've been talking about me the whole time, right? So you go to jail, okay? You could call me, get you out of jail, okay? I got the money for you to get out of jail. I gave all the money to you. Because you kept on getting on my nerve. I gave all your money to you, right? So I wasn't gonna give her all the money because of the fact that she gave. I ran errands. I done paid charges and everything to send you money. Now, when you get out of jail, don't you think? And you talk about me. Do you think I'm gonna still fuck with you? No, I'm not gonna fuck with you. you know.
No.
And then I gave that girl all her money. But you talking about, she still talking about I scammed her. But how I scammed you and I gave you all the money. Them 5 people send you money. You see what I'm saying? And I gave you all your money to you. And my thing is, bitch, yeah, I'm gonna take back my money what you owe me. Why would I not?
Thank you. And why would you not want to pay? Why would I not want to pay you back?
Right. So I gave her all her money, but then she still want more money. Bitch, I'm not gonna give you no more money. You know what I'm saying? So we fell out.
Yeah.
So
that's an ungrateful.
but no, I gave her all her money. But if I would be looking closer to her path, I would tell her whole head. I would screw her whole head off her whole body.
I know you would. That's what you call an ungrateful hater.
Yeah,
that's what you call an ungrateful
she got this friend.
hater.
Yeah, and come on, trying to say bad things about me. I ain't have no teeth. He said, "What my teeth that did, bitch?" I said, "I had some in school and every other place." Because don't mean if I get my mouth fixed, don't mean I ain't got no teeth. You see what I'm saying? If anybody got a job, Pap, and you done been in your job 20, 30 years, you got insurance, you getting ready to leave your job. Why would you not use your benefits?
You didn't pay for them. That's money thrown away.
And so, you know, Hayden, Hayden is carrying on and stuff. So, you know, but I had cut that one to Luke because she wasn't no good. Then, you know, she got this follower name, this girl with this knot on her head, look like a damn dick on her head. You know what I'm saying? And here she is trying to run the same narrative. You hoes just don't know. I would smash you hoes. You in my face. Get in my face with that bullshit. I would hurt you. Y'all, you don't know me, girl, baby. You just don't know how much trouble I stayed in school for fighting.
Them haters, them people hating because they know you got a good heart and they don't have one. It's jealousy too, and they don't have one. And they know you really out in the community doing stuff. You ain't scamming, so that's why they going around lying. Cause the people they lied to probably already know they scammers.
Yeah. And she wasn't but a scammer, her name, that not head ass bitch over there. Yeah. But I got, but you know, but yeah, but that's why I said we might need to take us a trip to Atlanta. You know, I know we'll pull up. You know, we'll roll down there, baby, and think nothing about you.
My
pull-up game is strong. I ain't got no problem. See, people say things like that when they ain't close to you. See, that's why I'm glad I'm friends with you, TT, and now my wife because of the fact that, you know. And I'm glad that it's a lot of content creators here in Texas. In Dallas, Texas, a lot of them. And me personally, I'm glad that I don't fool with none of those content creators because they lie, scheme, dox, call police. I'm glad I'm not friends with those people because of the fact that Pap, I would be at their house. I would be outside their front door. And I know, Lord have mercy, I'm going to jail. Lord, I'm going to jail. I'm going.
Fred, I got your bed money and I got some money for your damn snack cake.
I'm gonna need some big girl snacks. You hear me? Because when I go in, I'm just gonna go. I ain't gonna sit up with just black in my eyes. You hear me, girl? But yeah, you're gonna keep playing with me. You got folks snooping on my damn page at nighttime at 3 a.m. I'm always up, you know, because I go to bed. I'm here up and down. I take little cat naps.
Yeah.
And so I'm up at 3 in the morning. I'm at 3 in the morning. I seen somebody sharing my content. I'm like, what they sharing my stuff for? And I need to get insurance. I'm like, what they have they showing that for? Then they sharing. I'm like, what's sharing old content? But my thing is, what you looking for? What the hell you looking for? What you looking for? What you looking for on my page? You don't come over here. You don't support, but you share my stuff. So what are you looking for?
Yeah. Thank you for the share. Thank you for the share. Give my number good.
You know, I tell you where to meet me at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tell you where to meet me at. You know, and I'm always Vaseline in my tennis shoes.
Already.
I'll make sure I Vaseline my face down so you can't do no scratching. You see what I'm saying? And I don't wear no weave like that, so you out of luck by pulling some hair. and 3, I ain't gonna let you get that damn close no damn way. You're too close.
Already.
If you can touch me, you're too close. Bag up. Get back. Bag back. 50 feet.
Already. 50 feet.
Yeah. So, you know, you got people always trying to stir up shit, start shit, loud and shit. But you know what? It's all good. But I like it on the show. If you sharing, at least come over here and support. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least support the donation of helping the homeless people, water, beans, rice, or something, instead of just lurking and carrying on. And then, you know, I've been in some chats, Pam. They even give money for people to get some for deodorant. This girl said she needs some deodorant one time. Do you know that Cash app her money for deodorant? I can't get a case of water for the people over here.
That make no sense. That's how it is. That's usually how it is. That was another reason why I got off Facebook. Because you can post some bullshit, you'll get 1,000 likes and shares. You post something important, ain't nobody all even saying nothing.
No, they like bullshit. Then the ones gonna be lost in the sauce. Then gonna be lost in the sauce. Then the niggas main ones. You know, and I ain't got no problem with about donating cash to nobody. I ain't got no problem with that. But when you see people need some water, you know, that ain't gonna cost you too much. A case of water, what, $3, $4 in there, maybe? Yeah. They don't hurt you. A bag of beans, a bag of rice don't cost too much. You see what I'm saying? People like to share, and that's why you got people so messed up now who are, and that's why they call selfish people. It's like the selfish people because they were made to share. They was without so long in life. They get what they wanted, and they don't want to share what they got. And that's why people don't want to tell people about what's going on, how they can help them, because they won't keep it to themselves. You know, make sure they get ahead and get above you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They look down on you and turn their nose at what you ain't got and what you don't have, what you do and what you don't have. You see what I'm saying? You got people like that, you know.
And not realizing what they put out is what they get back. That's the reason why I don't mind sharing. I don't have no whole lot. I don't try to act like I have a whole lot. But I don't mind sharing. When they were taking money, the man that was taking that water down there to Jacksonville, I donated money to him. Take them people some water down there, because them people wrong. You know, take them if it's $5 or $10, or 20, whatever. You know, that's why I don't mind when you ask to donate, I donate. If whatever I got, I'm come through. All you gotta do is call me, let me know so I can get myself together.
I know it.
And
I know it.
I'll be there.
And I thank my donors, TT. I thank my donors, UTT. Now my wife, I think the ones who donate and one who care about other people instead of caring about they said we got carrying hearts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
because you never know. You never know when you might need some help. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to help nobody, who you think gonna help you?
I don't know when my day gonna come. I might need a little something, a little something. You hear me?
Yeah.
But anything you want something before we get up off here? Anything you want to talk about before we get up off here?
Nah. We'll wait. I want to ask a question, but we talk about that Friday night or whenever you come back live.
Don't you forget now. We be back Friday for talking about the donation for winter clothes, and I'm coming back Sunday. I get my watch hours. If I got 502 people subscribers, and I thank each and every one of you. So now I got to just get my watch hours up. So we're gonna come back on here like at least about twice a week, something like that. Get my watch hours up, and I'm gonna get with you. I can come out to your house and get up, do a little reading and everything about my EIN number that I got been having a year or so. I need to go ahead and start putting that in action and doing some things with my EIN and get more knowledge of it. So and teach me little things that I don't know that I need to know, and get me up on my toes. And
my phone went dead.
Lord, my mind. But all right then, well, y'all know our motto. Your phone go dead, pal. Oh, it done went dead. Well, y'all know my motto, and y'all know how we are over on Video Entertainment TV. We love everybody. Y'all take care of yourself, and y'all know how you gonna love somebody when you don't love yourself. You got to love yourself first before you share any kind of love out, any feelings out, any kind of positive words out. You got to take care of yourself first before you can get a knowledge out to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, how the hell you gonna love somebody? I'll be back on Friday with the men's donation, and we're gonna hang out, me and Pap and everybody. Thank you, TT. And now I watch everybody that came through, the ones in the bushes. Y'all take care, and y'all keep sharing my live. And also, please like and subscribe. Call your homegirl, your homeboy, your sister, baby, mama, daddy, brother, and come on over and kick it with Video Entertainment TV, because we got a lot to tell you about, and we're very knowledgeable over here, and we got wisdom to share. Anyway, Peace, love, and y'all take care of yourself. How the hell you gonna love somebody when you don't love yourself? Peace.